It's not pronounced Bukaki. It's pronounced Buckik.
Bacake. Bacake.
Buckik.
Butt cake.
Buckik.
Bacake.
Jesus
Butt cake.
fucking Christ, I hate all of y'all.
That's a
Alright,
lie.
rolling this shit. Hold
Yo. I burn a rapper out the circle like a blunt that's wrapped. Got you boys going Urkel cause I'm plugging the facts. Get you damn pussies ambushed, I'm hurting for cats. Spitting up the feelings, swimming, pulling past them and laugh. Cracking, joking, hurt they feelings and then ask them to laugh. Put a virgin against the veteran, your snatch get waxed. I'ma beat it in they head until they hats get flat. And then kick the fucking door into aftermath. And then wander into interscope and an asthma attack. Until the fucking news press thinks I'm suing for cash. Cause I on the
He has had enough.
Reporters asking paramedics, is his heart rate flat? Did he die before his time? Was it a life contract? I'm just a ghost, case closed, another cast for the raps. What would you do for your passion? Would
I'm
you
literally waiting for him to
pack?
hit record
Sacrifice
so
a
I
new
can
girlfriend or
like
future you have? Smash it all in a backpack and travel with cash. Fill up your fucking gas tank till the gas cap cracks. Spend your last happy meal on some crappy ass map. 6 cans of Red Bull and some Fix-A Flat. And then shower out the sink of some restroom tap. And eat powdered donuts until you look like you smoke crack. Waving hi to police as you speed through traps. On your way to drop your demo off, your CD snaps. Second copies in the Clarion you can't get back. So you stop inside a store for screwdrivers and snacks. Rip out every rusty bolt in that dusty old dash. Yanking wires, pulling cords, anything that's attached. By the sharpest fucking hacksaw to saw it in half. To get your hands on some bird disc, cause it's all you have. By the time you get it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Elevated Minds podcast. I am your host, Elevate Sora. And this song that's playing right now is actually by Chimera Core's own B-Case. You can find all of his music at soundcloud.com/bcase3. If you like the music, make sure you hit up his fucking page. Now, today, we got a stacked fucking house. It's a lot of people in this motherfucker. It's a lot of people in this motherfucker, but little do they know, it's the last episode of the fucking season. It's the last episode of the season, and what we got planned for you guys next season is actually gonna be fire. We got a lot of shit going on. We got a lot of shit going on next season. Had to adjust the audio real quick. So, with this being the last episode of this season's podcast, I'm gonna tell you guys what we got planned for next season. We got some OnlyFans girls showing up next week in this podcast. So all you motherfuckers better be here. All you motherfuckers in the chat right now better be here. All you motherfuckers in this video better be here next week in this podcast. All right, we got some. We got.
I just got back. What am I getting yelled at for?
We got some live cam girls showing up 2 weeks from now
Oh,
in the podcast.
ooh.
We got rappers, we got influencers, we got fellow YouTubers, we got Twitch streamers showing up. It's gonna be a big fucking season. And all of y'all better be
Huge.
here. If you want to be here, if you want to see it, make sure you like this fucking video right now. Subscribe to the page and hit that notifications bell so you get updates on all of our future videos. So to get started, in the panel today, right? We got a couple new faces. One of them is actually gonna speak up first. For those of you that don't know him, my boy Dan. Dan, you got anything to say? Introduce yourself.
I ain't going first.
You first.
Nah.
You first. That's it. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Topher, pretend to be me or something.
Hi, I'm Dan. I'm English. That's all I got, bro.
Chill out, bro. Chill out. I know you got more than that.
Yeah, Topher pretty much nailed it.
I'm
English.
all right. I'm Dan. I'm English. I like beer.
Yeah, I got Stella.
Cheers, mate.
Stella's fire, bro.
Is that who was that with a great English accent there?
That was me.
All right, since you ain't got much to say, Wolf.
Oi, bruv.
Everybody knows you, Wolf. You're one of the most talkative motherfuckers and one of the heaviest weed smokers in this panel. So go ahead and talk your shit.
Most def.
That's Wolf done.
What an introduction.
That's
what an
crazy.
Wow,
introduction.
impressive.
I heard
crazy.
so much.
Impressive. Yeah,
For
yeah.
those
You
of
really dropped some
for those of
knowledge
you
bombs there.
listening, for those of you listening on Spotify, all he doing is lighting a blunt. That's all he's doing. That's all he's doing. Is lighting a
I can
blunt.
say nothing on the motherfucking plat and still go double platinum like Pootie Tang.
That's fucking.
He let the smoke speak for him.
That's fucking ridiculous. All right, next up we got Dead Topher. Dead Topher. What's up, man?
You know, living life. That's about it. I mean, fuck. What else you want me to say?
Topher got a job, y'all. I'm fucking surprised. I never thought the day would come.
What's supposed to mean? Fucking seven straight years before I fucking became a no life. I worked fucking 50, 60 hours a week every week. What's that supposed to
Hey.
mean?
Topher got a job, man. I'm proud of Topher for getting the job. Hey, do your
Ask
thing,
him
bro.
something about
Do your
Destiny.
thing. Ask Topher
Man,
something
working
about
Black
Destiny.
Arnold.
Yeah, he'll start talking then.
Absolutely, that man knows everything about Destiny.
Shit, give me a couple of weeks and it's gonna be Guild War 2.
Facts.
And it's Friday. I told y'all to remind me on Friday about Guild Wars. I'm gonna handle that after in the intermission.
Sora, what is
section.
that on you?
Handle that in
What
the
is that on
intermission
your
section.
elbow?
Well, what's a compression sleeve? I got
Not
elbow
that.
problems these days. I gotta get surgery.
You know what that's for?
Jermaine got tennis elbow
Oh man.
from the country club.
We'll go with that one.
Alright, fuck all of y'all, bro. Ranger Stan, new to the
What it
fucking
do?
panel. New to the panel. What's up, bro?
What's up, guys?
Oh,
I'm
all
new
you
but
gonna
not
say?
new.
Oh, that's all you gotta say. You a fucking. That's trash.
I mean, I
bro.
can
That's
I
trash.
can roll some ASMR. You want that? Like,
Hey, save that for the OnlyFans girls next week.
That boy about to open a bag of chips. Crunch.
Save that
yeah,
for
I'm
the
just gonna
OnlyFans girls
whisper
next
sweet nothings.
week. Maybe you get paid. Hey. You probably get paid on OnlyFans if you sell beard pics.
Oh, yo.
There's some freaks
All
out
right,
there.
all
bro.
right. Ideas.
People are into some weird shit. You might get some money
Ideas are
for
rolling.
selling beard pics. Because I know Sin already sell feet pics, but you can sell beard pics, bro.
Definitely.
Wait, you sell feet pics? What?
Oh.
Hold up.
You don't even understand, bro. You don't even understand how crazy they go for them toes.
I'm gonna just start
Really?
selling socks
Ridiculous.
They
You sell
goes for
socks?
them toes, bro.
then. Yeah,
Like, hold up.
like work socks,
Like worn or new?
like worn.
Like
People
like
are freaks
sweat?
out there, man. Yeah, like right after work.
Hey, I don't think that's some OnlyFans shit. That's like some dark web shit. You probably
That's
find
like,
right after an
I don't
evening
know,
jog.
I mean, a 12-hour shift, you
That's
know.
some really dark
Bro.
webby shit.
Bro, that's some Craigslist shit right there.
Craigslist, dude. I forgot about Craigslist.
Does
Bro, I forgot
Craigslist
that was a thing.
Craigslist still exist?
I
think
think
Wolf's
Craigslist still
talking.
exists.
Where else you
Wolf,
supposed to buy
Wolf looks
hookers?
like he's having a conversation with himself because I can see him talking, but I can't hear him saying anything.
because Wolf's not saying anything. He's just smoking.
No, his
Yeah,
lips
I
were
haven't actually been
moving.
speaking. I've just been nodding, going like this.
Yeah, he's not speaking, bro. He's not speaking.
He's just showing you.
All right.
Shit.
Next up for the introductions, the boy Sinful Sloth.
What up? How you
Like
doing, guys?
like I always say, like I said it earlier. Our own UFO expert.
Definitely, man. If it's a light in the sky, I'm that guy. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if it's you. I think it's Elon. I think it's Elon, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll get in contact with Elon, let you know about that. You know, and then
Facts.
other than that, I'm just a local chill guy with the I do graphic design now, so soon I will be streaming some art, and hopefully everybody will get to enjoy that.
You better give that man 1 to 6 months.
1 to 6 months. Hey man, if you want it good, you know what I'm saying. It takes time. I ain't out here just throwing scribbles out, but
You hear that? If you want it good, it takes time. Simple sloth and hookers.
Why? Why do I do this? Why do I come here?
Because it's funny as fuck. You know why you come here? Because it's funny as fuck. That's really why
No,
you're
it is. I keep coming back, man. Can't stop coming.
But
Can't stop, won't
I
stop.
hear Sin's work. His art is actually really fucking good. I haven't seen any myself. But I hear his work is actually fucking fire.
Hasn't made any requests. You haven't made any requests.
I don't need shit from you. No, I'm fucking with you. I probably use your expertise in a couple months.
Definitely,
I
definitely.
said, I don't need shit from you.
For real, for real.
I probably use
With the
expertise in a couple months, though.
hostility.
All right, so last we got another newcomer to the podcast. We know him from fucking Destiny, dude. He plays Destiny religiously. I ain't gonna say he's that good, but he alright.
He's the average Joe, you know.
He alright. Saying, what's up, bro?
He show up to work.
You see, you be there.
You be there.
A faithful
Be there.
boss. What up, y'all? Faithful to the Nova Bomb. You know, eating up all your shots in the main
Bro,
boss.
I can't tell you how many fucking times this dude's Nova Bomb has ate up my Xenophage shots. I've watched this shit swallow golden guns. I swear to God,
Yeah.
this shit is everywhere, bro. This shit is everywhere, and it
Yeah,
needs to
yeah,
stop.
yeah,
Swallow
yeah.
it.
It needs to fucking
It's
stop.
literally giving me post-traumatic gaming disorder, bro. Like I'll just be in the
Post-traumatic
middle.
gaming disorder.
I will be trying to sleep in the middle of the night, and I'll just have like a nightmare of seeing a Nova Bomb just like fly
That's
across
all right.
my
That's
room.
all
My
right.
man
Sam,
over
I got
here.
just a thing for you. Take 2 of these. Call me in the morning.
My man over here making up diseases and shit.
Go launch the Nova Bomb. I'll give your shit more fucking lag than Davis's internet.
Jesus.
That's a lot of lag, bro.
That's a lot of
Davis's
lag to
internet
match,
lags
bro.
Like the
I was
taxes,
about to say,
bro.
that's-
The
that's-
fucking
that-
taxes.
That's a statement. That's a statement, bro. That's a statement.
That's a statement.
That boy
All
said
right.
he's gonna tie a turtle to a snail and get the message over right away.
All right,
Yo,
I'm not even gonna say what I normally fucking say after this, because whenever I say it, we end this bitch for like 9 hours. So we just gonna say we got a lot of fucking topics to talk about. A lot of shit's happened since our last podcast. A lot of shit. Are we gonna go into all of it? No,
Mm.
no, because then we'd be here for a
A
month.
saga. It's been a saga.
We'd be here for a fucking month. But we're gonna talk about a couple things. But before we start on what we got, I got a question for the panel. Actually, it's not in y'all notes, by the way. It's not in y'all notes.
Tricky.
You take notes.
So, who saw Mugen Train?
Here.
Who saw
Nice.
what?
I'm
Who saw
assuming,
what?
Who saw what?
I'm assuming Topher's hand is up, but he doesn't have video.
No,
right now.
I ended up having to miss my time because of
Really?
work shit.
But you know
Yeah.
what happens. But you know what happens though.
Yeah, I already know what happens. I've read the
That's,
manga.
dude. Saiyan turned his video on just to raise his hand.
The meanest nene.
Just to raise his hand, bro. Just to raise his hand.
Now watch me
All right.
whip.
So, I'm about to say something in this podcast. All right, I'm gonna say something. Spoiler fucking alert. If you don't want to hear what I'm about to say, you can mute me right now. I have video
I'm still trying to figure it out.
When I am done, I'll give a thumbs up just like this when I'm done giving my spiel. All right, when this conversation is over with, when the spoilers are over with, you'll see this right here, right? Spoiler.
I'm still
alert.
trying to figure out what you said. Is
Do
everybody
not be
watched?
fooled by me doing it as well.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to do
I'm
it
right
just
there
so
with you.
come in during the spoilers.
Yeah, I still don't know what
Demon
you asked
Slayer.
if we watched before. Demon Slayer.
The Demon Slayer movie, Mugen Train. It came out last week.
I have no
Oh,
idea.
yeah.
You-
No.
I didn't
if
hear
you don't know
Demon
what it is,
Slayer.
you
I
don't
heard
need to
Mugen
worry about
Train.
it.
Don't
Yeah,
worry. Don't worry about the
I'm good.
conversation. You're good. You ain't gotta mute me then. All right. But if you are worried about spoilers, you can mute me right now at 5, 4, 3,
2-1.
2, 1. All right, fine on mute. You fucked up. All right, I got something.
People
to say.
fucking die.
Hang on.
Congratulations.
Am I gonna
People
Am
die,
I gonna
alright?
want to watch this movie?
People.
Have you seen the anime at all?
That's not what I want
No.
to talk about. I don't want to.
All right, then don't worry about it.
I don't want to talk
All
about
right.
people dying. What in particular? The thing that I want to bring up. Okay. This man committed suicide, seppuku, multiple times in his dreams. Okay, don't you think that shit? I mean, I was thinking like realistically when he was doing this shit. I'm like, bro, you need to go see a therapist. Like, you got some shit going on in your brain. You need to go get checked out. At least after that, maybe not before. But remember, in that movie, one of those times he almost actually fucking did himself in. He almost actually did it, right? So am I tripping and thinking like, hey, in the first episode of the next season, that boy should be in the therapist's office? Like, am I tripping?
Well, first and foremost, yeah, he should probably be in a little bit of therapy. because anybody who kills themselves, like most of the people that try and kill themselves once, if they fail, that's it. They don't try again.
No,
This
he
dude
did
was
it.
like,
He
I'm going
did
to
it.
murk myself repeatedly.
It was like 30
And-
times, like in a row,
Well,
back to
It
back
was
to
a
back.
lot. And it was instant. I'm asleep.
Alright.
Dead.
Let me ask
But-
this so I don't accidentally spoil anything for anyone else. In the end of the movie, does Homeboy die? And when I say that, if you don't know who I'm
Yes,
talking about,
yes.
apparently, okay.
Yes.
Of course
Okay,
he
then.
dies.
So is that going to impact the second season or no?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's going to impact the rest of the show.
Well, I mean, if they tie the movie into everything, I know typically like a lot of the movies happen like as a side story.
No, this is
the
in
story.
sequence right
Oh,
here.
it definitely affects the rest of the entire story. Matter
Yeah.
of fact, they bring his family into the story.
Oh shit!
And
It's
I
one of-
won't
it's
I won't
honestly
say
one
anything
of the
more
key
because it gets
pivotal
full of
moments.
spoilers.
Well, I didn't mute, so I mean I'm in for it. I mean, the anime's great. Don't get me
I'll say
wrong.
they bring the rest of his family into the story, and his father, his younger brother, what's going on with the family, and basically make you feel even worse that he fucking died. So
Yeah,
Well,
it's really shitty. It's really shitty. Like, I've watched people I actually knew die and didn't even care. This dude died, and I was like, man.
Jesus Christ!
Whose dog is that?
And
I'm
the
confused now.
And the
That's
theater
Dan.
knew it was coming.
Oh,
I
it's
was like, this
Dan.
is
Oh, okay.
bullshit.
My dog's got a pillow on his neck.
You said your dog has a pillow in its neck?
No, on his neck.
Oh, I was like, what? I
We
was
made him
like, I was about to say, who paid
we
for
ma-
that surgery?
Now we made him a pillow pet.
Oh, all right. I guess. I guess, dude. I think
Say hi,
so.
Barkley.
Your dog is pretty. I think Sin has a tinier dog than you, though. Sin. Dan. I think Sin has a tinier dog.
Look, I can't see his dog fully. I can't like
Well,
see the body.
this is Barkley.
Your dog's a
and he's
chihuahua.
Hent.
It's itty bitty. There's nothing
Yeah.
smaller than that thing.
Yeah, Sin's dog is
They
smaller.
might be the same.
Yeah, but-
yeah, mine's might be smaller. Just a
Chihuahuas
little
are
bit.
just
He's a
full of
shit.
fury.
I
He's a
forgot about
shih
the
tzu.
thumbs up. You get on mute now. We're good. We're done. I definitely wanted to bring that up though. I've been holding that shit in for a minute because in my head I was like, bro, there's something wrong with the scene.
Mm.
There's something wrong with this scene, man. I was watching it and I understood it was an anime, right? I understand it, but sometimes you sometimes you can't help but watch some shit and you're like, bro, if this was real life, like you would be.
I'm
Bro,
scared. Like, this
Everybody
is
in
real life. I'm
that
like, wait, hold the
series
fuck-
needs fucking therapy. Like,
Well, I mean, it is
Really?
kind of like
Fair for,
demons
like-
everywhere.
oh, bro, like the fucking the entire show is nothing but depression. Like I swear to
Just-
God,
just-
the writer was like, what way can I make everyone the fucking saddest rather than watch?
I
this
just want to know who hurt him. Who hurt the writer?
Apparently, a lot of people, because he made a fuckload of characters. So apparently, a
killed
lot
them
of people.
all
hate this
off.
guy.
Well, I'm just going to say I've been in here for like 5 minutes, and don't take this personally, but I'm going to have to go because my battery's on like 1%, and I've got that stupid iPhone headphones plugged in where I can't charge it at the same time.
Yeah, I feel you, broski.
You got to get your new dongle.
Yep, that's what I need. Nah, but yeah, I'd love to stay in here longer. But anyway, it's nice to see some of you. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you
Thank
ain't
you
going
very
nowhere.
much
for inviting me.
You ain't going nowhere, Dan. We just started.
Yeah, but my battery's going to die on my phone.
Oh, just switch to your computer, dude.
I can't because that's my computer.
You're playing Destiny on your PC right now? Oh,
No,
no,
that's
I
my
get it. I
TV.
get it.
That's
I
my-
get it. Okay.
Yeah, I got a TV.
You see how
That's-
stupid they are? You see how long it took them to get that?
I get it.
I mean, Sora was staring pretty
I
hard at that
immediately
too.
was like, okay, cool.
First
This
off,
man Sora was like, wait.
you got
First
pubes on
off.
your chin. Pubes on your chin. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, hey,
Time for
hey!
that shit.
Boy, don't make
They're
me get on the
glorious.
sardine arms, boy. Don't make me do
Fuck,
it.
they're glorious.
Now you're
Bitches
time
love
for-
All right,
sardines.
Dad.
That
All right,
man
man, take it
Sora's
easy.
arms
Have a
look
good
like
night.
if he
Later,
slapped you,
Dan.
you're gonna die.
Yeah,
All
all
right,
right.
Dan Broski.
I'll catch you. I'll
Nice having
catch you
you
in a
for
bit. Thanks very
nice
much.
having you for 5 minutes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it
I'll
easy,
speak to you in
bro.
a bit.
You literally said
Later.
nothing
Ciao,
about
ciao.
any of our topics.
I don't
He
know
showed his
anything
dog.
about- I don't.
You showed
I
us
don't
your
know
dog.
anything about. Yeah, I showed you. I showed you my dog. Yeah, that's it.
I showed you my dog. Please respond.
And that's our dog
Yes.
segment for the day.
Dead ass.
There
Hey,
we go.
that's free ratings right there.
We're gonna make the dog the thumbnail. Got it.
Yep.
We're-
Barkley will be here next time.
Gonna make the dog
Facts.
the thumbnail.
That dog definitely got us views. That's all I know.
All
There
right.
we go.
Dan was in, now Dan's out.
Right.
He out of this motherfucker.
Good night. Good night.
Nah, broski. All right. On that note, I guess we'd actually start on the first topic. We're gonna talk about John Garvin and how he said that players should buy games. Well, I'm sorry. He said, if you love a game and if you want a sequel to the game, buy it at full fucking price. Actual words. Actual quote. All right. If you really love a game and you want a sequel, you should buy it at full fucking price. And when he was talking about this, he was specifically talking about games at release. Was he talking about pre-order? I'm not sure. Maybe he meant pre-order also, but I know for sure he was talking about initial release games. So what do you guys think about paying full price in 2021 for a new release game?
So on this, I just got this to say: if that game's coming out and it's not complete and you paid full price, you're looking dumb. But if it's like a trusted like developer, like I mean CD Projekt Red with some things,
You
like Witcher.
You hit the nail on the head with exactly.
It depends on the reputation. Like Days Gone was a new IP, so no one knows what to expect out of it, and they promised a lot. So it's kind of like, all right, people don't want to buy it immediately because they want to see what it's going to be, and they're going to watch the streamers. All right, cool.
Yeah,
Trust
okay.
issues.
Okay, y'all are taking it the wrong way. What he meant was, if you want to, you want a sequel to the game, you need to support it. You need to pay
well,
the
yeah.
full $60 price for the game. He's not talking about pre-ordering or buying it even the first week. Within the first like month or two, when the game is still $60, you've already read the reviews, you've seen it streamed on Twitch, you've watched your favorite YouTuber play it. You know what you're getting into already. But it's that mentality, same mentality I have for Outriders. I'm not paying $60 for it, but I'll buy it when it's $20. It's that mentality that he's talking about, and I see where he's coming from.
That boy told me,
But
my $40, $40.
Yeah, but Outriders isn't really worth $60, like for
that's
what
my
it
thing.
is.
My thing is, I'm not paying for a game, so they want more money per hour of that game than I make per hour myself. Like,
Yeah.
no. Like, I
If
get
you're
it.
coming out with $20 or 20 hours of story, yeah, no, it's not worth it. Or
Yeah.
if you're not gonna have any like replayability to it, yeah, no, not worth it at all.
Yeah,
Days
I'm
Gone,
not-
I mean, it's a massive game for what it is.
It was fun. I mean, I didn't enjoy it enough that I kept playing it after the first like 4 or 5 hours. I was like, all right, it's kind of cool, but I don't know, moving on.
I agree. I didn't get too into it, but I did play enough to be like, like it's cool for what it is, but nothing
Yeah.
really drew me into it.
Hey
So-
man, if you want my $60, make me want to give you $60.
Yeah, exactly. Come out with a complete game.
Right. So I know he was bringing this up because fans of Days Gone have been talking about Days Gone 2 because there was
Yeah.
originally supposed to be a Days Gone 2, but they cut it.
Yep.
I finished Days Gone, unlike the rest of this fucking panel, I guess.
Hey, I'm one of the plebs over here that got it for free this month. All right.
Did they release it for free?
Yeah, it was free.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So the game is okay. I completed the game. The story, at least, start to finish, it's okay. There is end game activity. Did I do that end game activity? No, not at all. I finished the story and I was done with this game. That was it.
I mean, for me, it wasn't really one of those games that would make you want to do extra stuff at the end.
If I remember, the end game activity, it wasn't anything,
Well, like going around doing side
serious.
quests and stuff,
It
or
wasn't
like
even
collecting
It
stuff.
wasn't even side quests. It was like hordes, additional hordes, and like it was like motorcycle stuff. Because in the game you have a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And it was like motorcycle challenges. Like do this with a motorcycle, and they timed you or whatever. It's like the end game is like playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
So
Just
would
doing
you-
like random extra stuff.
Yeah.
So would you say that in terms of that story, like it's more like lackluster more than anything? It's more like towards a just made for
It was
fan
average.
base.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, if you want my $60 now it's $70 with the next gen
PlayStation
consoles.
5 is $70.
Yeah, you want my money. You want that kind of money for your game. You need to make me care about the story enough that I don't want it spoiled before I actually play it. And if your story is not that good,
Right.
then I'm not spending that kind of money.
So
Like
like
the
with
last, like The Last of Us. Last of Us
yeah,
2 was the last one I paid a full $60 for because I did not want the story spoiled
that was exactly
before
what I
I
was
got to play it.
exactly what I was about to bring up too. Like The Last of Us story. I mean, you didn't even need a part 2. Period. Like part 1 was like full through, but part 2, like it was good, but it was not as good as the first one.
And
Nothing
the
other is,
mistake a
but
lot of games
it is what it is.
make is they do so well with their first game that they make another, and then the second one ends up just hot garbage.
Well, because they
Oh, it
set
was really
such
good.
high expectations for themselves. The second one comes out and they're like, "Well, we can't meet those expectations now," without just completely reskinning the game.
Yeah, and to that effect, because I didn't want to jump in while you guys were talking earlier, y'all were really ripping, and I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it, but everyone here has seen Demon Slayer in some degree, and if you haven't, you've seen My Hero Academia in some degree, and we all know the scenes. When I say the scenes where it seems like someone's tiniest of fucking body parts, like Tanjiro's tears or Midoriya's eye when he's fighting Overhaul, got more budget than the entirety of Yu Yu Hakusho. Like, that shit is smooth. And that's what I feel like a lot of these game developers, they're not willing to roll the dice on. Demon Slayer dropped like that. They came out of the gate like that. And they said, we might win, we might lose. And they rolled the dice and put out a stellar fucking product. These other guys aren't trying to put out that stellar product. They want their money, and then you get a stellar product or something.
Okay. On that, apparently you don't know the background with Demon Slayer. So the whole thing with Demon Slayer is the first season of the anime, the studio was broke. They were about to close their doors. They were done. They put everything.
Directly in line with what I'm saying.
They put everything they had into that first season because it was do or die, and even that wasn't enough to get them a second season. Like that's why this movie was made, because it was their last chance. They had to get enough funding outside of their studio to make that movie, and if that movie failed, Demon Slayer was done, even as good as the first season was.
Which is crazy because the first season came out swinging.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I
and
think-
even that wasn't enough to save him.
And I think that in and of itself is a testament to what I just said. They put out a product that grand of a fucking product, and they put it out under those circumstances. But here we have people that don't have those fucked up circumstances. They have no fucking, this isn't your last chance. This isn't your last swing, your last fucking hurrah or whatever. You literally have the money to do it again if you fail, and they still choose not to.
Well, I think anime itself has really stepped up its game. And we're going way off topic now, but I think anime itself has really stepped up its game as far as quality of animation. What is it? Kimono Jihen? Absolutely beautiful animation. Like,
Bless you.
absolutely beautiful
Yeah, that can
animation.
be applied to a lot of things, though. Products, services, lots of things are stepping their game up. And that's what I mean is fucking, if they want my $60, they should give me a product that's worth $60 to me.
As far as
I
that
paid $60
goes,
for a couple games off rip.
as far as that goes, it kind of brings me to a topic that's sort of related, but not really. It's the studios getting pushed to like meet these deadlines.
Yeah.
To where they're not meeting like the full game. What would you say? Expectations of it. Like they had to cut corners and cut stuff out, and it kind of ruins the game in a sense.
And
But then
that's
it just
for a lot of games, absolutely.
Rushing
like look at EA. EA is notorious for that.
It's EA.
You know what else
can go
EA
fuck
is?
itself.
Well, yeah,
You know what else EA is terrible about?
closing studios.
Nah, but I'll tell you. But you got to pay me $5 first.
No, EA is good at that. EA is good at closing studios. You got that.
Yeah, I know. Cause look at this.
I see what you did there.
I'll tell you. Hey, I'll tell you what I did there. But it's gonna cost another $5.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Or we'll put loot crates in.
No, I'll give EA credit for their recent corporate fucking control of their
Sidestep.
studios. Yeah, they've backed off their studios and pretty much gave them free reign to do whatever they wanted.
Oh, that's because the internet reamed the fuck out of them.
Oh yeah, no, they realized how bad it was getting, and they're like, all right, we're gonna step back for a little while. So I mean,
Like that whole 5-10 years of just nothing but oh, here's a loot crate mechanic. Oh, here's this, here's that. Like,
well, I think when they pulled the plug on Anthem, that was the final decision. They realized they were stepping on too many toes, and they needed to step back and let the developers do what they needed to do. But again, if you want my money, you need to have an original IP, and that was my problem with Days Gone. I was done with zombies, fucking 5-10 years ago. Last of Us was just such a good story that I couldn't skip it. But everything else, I don't care. It's zombies. I'm done.
it's kind of hard to make zombies original anymore.
Yeah.
Like everything's pretty much been said and done.
I feel that.
Yeah, you want my money, it needs to be an original IP with an amazing story, and it needs to have some length to the game. I'm not going to buy, a $60 game for, 15 hours worth of game time. The same problem I
Replayability.
have. Yeah, it's the same problem I had with Devil May Cry 5. I'm not going to pay him $60, even though it won Game of the Year. Absolutely amazing game. I'm not going to pay $60 for it on release.
Well, so something like Ghost of Tsushima, for example, like that was absolutely worth it. Like I would 100% support that with spending my the whole cost on it.
Yeah. From what I've seen, it's an amazing game. I haven't gotten to it yet. I do plan on doing it.
Oh, it's 100% worth it. Like the game,
I haven't got there yet.
The game from start to finish was great. The exploration was actually rewarding. Like everything about it was awesome.
Yeah, no, I would have paid $60 for it at the time. I was just so balls deep into Destiny. I didn't take the time to play it when it came out. I'm gonna get to it eventually.
Mila Jovovich single-handedly ruined Resident Evil for me.
Yo,
explanations. Go.
So,
she fucked her way to getting that job.
This is, done, but that's not the point. Fuck it.
Dude, she's fucking the director. She's married to him.
what? I mean, the movies were pretty good. They just didn't have anything to do with anything Resident Evil.
How females get ahead in this industry.
No,
Okay.
but the headassery in this capacity. Fuck it.
And on that note, moving to Twitch.
No, we're gonna keep it on zombies. We're gonna go to fucking Warzone.
No, I'm not fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
We're gonna go to Warzone because y'all started talking about some extra shit.
Like always.
Got like a bonus 2 or 3 categories in there today.
Yeah. I mean, that's when do we do a podcast and this doesn't happen? This happens every single fucking time, but I'm okay. Obviously, it's part of podcast.
It was so off script. I became the audience, bro. I was just sitting there listening. Like,
$5 per topic.
Even saying hasn't said a fucking word since he introduced himself. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about Warzone. All right, so a lot of Call of Duty Warzone players hate the new map Verdansk 84.
84.
Right? All right, I had to make sure I got that right. Somebody who plays Warzone. They hate the new map and they hate the Gulag, right?
Yeah, it's a Gulag everyone's really hating on. Now, the entire map hasn't gotten, stellar reviews from the players so far, but I think a lot of people are, the vocal minority are the loudest. I mean, they're the most vocal of everybody.
The squeaky wheel gets the oil.
Yeah,
As you
pretty
would.
much.
Right, so after just a few days on the new 1984 Verdansk map, why did they go back? Whatever, I don't know, whatever. Many players decided that they've had enough of the new Gulag. A couple posts from subreddits say that Warzone has major problems, and a lot of people seem to agree with it all over Twitter and YouTube and Instagram. Everybody's saying the same shit. So, like I said earlier, I haven't played Warzone in a couple months. There's a couple people here that have though, so I'm gonna let them talk their piece on this.
So I think out of everybody, I played the most of it, so I'll give my take on it first. To answer your question, why it went back to 84 is because Cold War is set in the 80s, and Treyarch is the current Call of Duty out right now.
Right.
So they're matching their current multiplayer. As far as the map goes, and everyone complaining about it, they're complaining because they wanted a new map, brand new from the ground up new map, and they didn't get it. My response to that is, if you thought you were getting a whole new map, you're fucking retarded. Like Fortnite.
It took them a while to even make Warzone. So
Yeah,
Well, to be
yeah.
fair, communities normally hate new maps anyways. So just sticking that one out there.
I mean, look at all the battle royales: Fortnite, Apex, H1Z1. All of them. They
Life
never
is a
release
royale.
a new
Everything's a battle
map.
royale now.
It takes a few years before a new map came out, but what they do is they start switching up pieces of the current map and changing
Yeah.
it around to make things fresh. And that's exactly what Warzone did. And they're only a year and a half in now. It's not surprising that that's what they did. So if they were expecting a new map, then they're dumb. The Gulag is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
The Gulag is
So
fucking terrible.
I see a couple of things.
Explain why.
It says that there's too much cover, at least from what I'm reading. There's too much cover. There's a lot of dark places that people can hide. There's a lot of camping because of all the cover. And
Yeah.
apparently there's player skins, like character skins that are actually really dark and black, so they can stand in like certain corners and in like shadowy areas and be completely hidden from whoever they're going against in the gulag.
So one of the big things they did with the map was they increased the brightness and the colors of everything. The saturation is way higher with the new Verdansk. Um, in the Gulag, it's the opposite. Everything is dark and gloomy, and I get what it's supposed to be, but the problem is there's too many corners to hide in. There's multiple levels to the Gulag. It's based off of
Nuketown.
yeah, Nuketown. There you go. And it's not good. It's not good. It's too much verticality. The Gulag is supposed to be a quick, fast-paced environment, and it's slow. Everyone's waiting. Like almost every
Yeah,
Gulag goes to the capture.
I could say I haven't played the new one, so I haven't gone into the new Gulag, but I've just played the older one recently, the original Warzone, and it was quick, man. I was in there for like literally
Yeah.
2 seconds, and I was insta dead.
Yeah, it's supposed to be fast. It's not supposed to go to the capture every time. Like even in the old one, when it went to the capture, it was because you were being so active and aggressive, you just ended up playing merry-go-round around the center of it, and then the flag would pop up, and then somebody would try to grab it and end up getting shot in the face. It was what it was. But this new one, everyone's just camping a corner or sitting on the second floor of a building and waiting. And if you're not doing that, it's because you got an LMG and you're wall banging everything. One of the big problems is they need to limit the guns. Like it should just be pistols, maybe SMGs, maybe ARs. You start giving people LMGs and sniper rifles, and you slow down the pace of the Gulag, and it goes to a crawl.
So
All
keep
good
it to
points.
small arms.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know I
Keep it
can't
to
really
what
say
you
much
all
on
know.
it, but
I thought you played.
but
No,
when I'm
you don't play. You don't.
nah, I don't play Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But from what I'm seeing in the articles, in the article, it's pretty much everything that Topher had on. Like too many hardcovers, too many people camping in corners, too many people posted up on like edges waiting for people to like come around corners.
I'm looking at the new map
Like,
and
I
right
can-
now on the YouTube here, and I'm
I
for
can see
real.
the
There's a lot of
frustration.
camping spots here right off the bat that I could just see people abusing.
But here's my thing too. Like
I
if
mean,
you
that's
take something
Warzone,
like
bro.
that,
There's a lot of camping
people
in Warzone.
people complain about too much cover, people complain about too little cover. I mean, it doesn't seem like you can really ever please everybody.
Right. At
Nuketown
the end of
did.
the day, you're always gonna end up alienating one part of your audience.
Oh, well, yeah, but
to please the other.
that's concurrent with every
Nuketown
single
did.
game. Yeah, but then they just, cash money grab on Nuketown, put that in every single game.
They did. They made sure Nuketown showed back up.
Oh, in
You know,
every
people
game.
bought a game again just because, like, you know what? Does it have Nuketown? Yeah, I'll buy it if it's got Nuketown.
And I think
That's fine. They wanted to put Nuketown in the game. They should have just put it into the Verdansk map, just like they did with Broadcast, Kill House, Port.
Somebody
Fucking.
sign them. Get them a
They
contract.
put all that shit into the map. They had their chance to put that into the map with the
I
release of
scouted it for you,
84.
so I want my money.
The Gulag is supposed to be a fast pace. It shouldn't take more than 30, 40 seconds for every round to get over with.
It's like I said, man,
It's
I went in there and it
1v1.
was 2 seconds. I even knew where the guy was. It shows the little red silhouette. I was like, oh yeah, I know where you're at. You're done. And the
Put a
second the
timer.
game started, I was dead.
So put a
It's
timer or
1v1.
something.
There is a timer. There's a time. If you think it's what 1 minute. If you don't get the kill in 1 minute, a flag pops up in the center. Yeah. Yeah, and every match is going to capture the flag, and that's the problem. It's a 1v1 with no respawn. It should be an itty bitty map.
Yeah, why is it so big then?
Should be
Yeah,
well, the last one,
that's
the original one was like a bathroom, right? So the new one should be like a locker room or something. I don't know, something real small that's just confined.
I wouldn't say a locker room. All right, so if we're thinking Black Ops, right? This is in Black Ops. There's a lot of classic Black Ops maps, right? Even if they took like a section of, firing range and just made that one little section, because firing range is open as fuck. There's like 2 areas that you can use as high ground, but don't use those 2 areas. You can just take like one small section of like firing range because the entire map is open as fuck, and just use that one section as your gulag.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, man. They can just go crazy with it and just throw them in a pit, like an actual dug in the ground pit with like a bunch of just junk in there for cover, small cover, and just have like a bunch of guards around it with like guns so that they get the feeling they can't leave or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, if they wanted to use Nuketown, all they had to do is use that center area where the 2 buses are and everything.
Oh yeah, they could have just.
That's all they had to do.
Why don't they just put them in a wrestling ring and let them like fight it out?
Oh, wrestling.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. put them right in a boxing
Put them in
ring.
a chokehold.
Yeah.
We're just
melee only.
I think they're trying to get away from the arcade feel.
Nah. It's got to 100% be an arcade feel.
I want ropes and everything, melee only.
Yeah, ropes, everything. I want the bell. I want the referee.
Why don't they just put them in bumper cars and just say fuck it, man?
Yeah, all right, so we're doing Mario Kart and COD. Bet.
I'm about to say specifically when you're in the gulag, you have to have like signature moves, finishers, grapples.
Yeah, you just RKO the guy.
Well, I mean, the game already has finishers in it, so you could go there.
There's already finishers in the game. Yeah. Run it.
Yeah, so I mean, what's
telling you, man? Give them bumper cars. Throw a couple of banana peels in there and let it go.
So like, you can't tell me that if I were to put you into a boxing ring and you could pay for like the finishers like you do like I guess in the normal game, you RKO, pay for an RKO, boom. All right, now you RKO this guy to finish him.
Yeah, see, Sora, the problem is it's not in Treyarch's hands; it's in Raven's hands. That's the problem right there.
Warzone's under Raven.
Yeah, Warzone, all the tuning, all the decisions, everything final is from Raven, not from Infinity Ward, not from Treyarch.
I haven't heard of Raven, but I haven't really been paying attention too much to that.
Raven Software and Sledgehammer are 2 studios they added to the rotation. 4 or 5 games ago?
You know what it sounds to me?
Yeah, because it was Blackout.
They got too many companies. They got too many hands on the property.
The whole idea was each studio was supposed to produce a title each year, and Raven and Sledgehammer were supposed to partner up. So there were 3 in rotation.
5 games.
Infinity Ward, Treyarch, and then it was supposed to be Raven and Sledgehammer. But Raven and Sledgehammer couldn't get along, so they split them apart and gave Raven the Battle Royale, and Sledgehammer is basically the Gopher bitch.
Yeah, but that's kind of what they did.
Studio needs whatever.
That's kind of what they did with Battlefield 5 too, though, where they gave the Battle Royale to I can't remember who the dev company was, but
yeah, they're the same ones working on the new Battle Royale supposedly.
Yeah, but then they absorbed them and then completely threw the Battle Royale out.
Yep. Well, the studio's still there. It's just they're not a third party anymore. They're in house for EA. But yeah, they're the same company that's supposed to be doing the Battle Royale for this new Battlefield 6 we're getting.
Oh Jesus, that's the last thing we need is another BR.
I didn't think Firestorm was bad. Of course, I think the biggest problem was Battlefield 5 itself, but the Battle Royale wasn't bad.
Battlefield's been going downhill for a while, so I mean, that's not the topic.
Fun as fuck.
1 was okay for what it was. 4 got better after like the first year or 2 once they started to actually fix it.
Fucking took 9 months, but yeah, it was a great game after 9 months.
I still feel like 3 and BC2 were the best out of like the entire.
You won't get an argument out of me.
Yeah, I've got too many hours in Battlefield 3 for that.
I mean, 4 ended up being really good. But yeah, it took 9 months. Yeah, 3 and
4.
3 and Bad Company 2 were definitely the best.
Wait, did I say Bad Company 3?
No, but you should have, and that
Oh,
should be a game.
I wish.
Jesus. Say it.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
have opinions?
Yeah, he hasn't said a word since intro.
No, I mean like it's just like Topher is pretty knowledgeable of what he's talking about. Like right now, I'm kind of like taking it in, and like I kind of like piggyback off like if he had like basically I piggyback off what he says if he brings up something that either I can have an opinion on or like just kind of like answer a question with another question. Essentially, that way I get more info on it because some of these games like I have never played the Resident Evil franchise. I'm gonna be honest with that.
That's
I've
random.
never played.
But continue.
I'm there with you.
Yeah, it's just like because some of the game content that you guys kind of put in the notes to talk about in today's podcast, like some of them, I'll be honest, I've never played, even though I know they have a huge community that go with it. So it's like right now, this is kind of like me like learning as you guys are talking about it.
Well, if you've never played Call of Duty Warzone, it's free for download on all platforms. All right.
I hope you got 200 gigs available on your car drive, but yeah, it's free.
But you can download it for free. Maybe one of these days, just delete the porn folder.
The cost is in the hard drive space. You're not paying money for it. You're just paying hard drive space.
No, I know.
Bro,
I know.
just delete the porn folder. You'll be good. We already. That's all I'm saying, bro. Because Wolf got like 900 gigs on his.
Look, I'm not going to tell you
you're
again.
just under a terabyte.
That's a family heirloom. All right.
Hey, they
This is
updated
a
your
family
PlayStation
heirloom.
5. You ain't got no excuse anymore.
He just has like a whole fucking like hard drive like enshrined with a bunch of like lewd anime women doing faces all around it.
All the way back to like the 40s.
Wait, you don't?
Jesus.
I got the original hentai written by Walt Disney's Japanese brother.
All right, so since we brought up Resident Evil and porn and lewd shit, did you guys know that
What's this weed shit?
They
Rule
made
52?
they made a
nude mod for Resident Evil 2 remake?
Oh
Absolutely.
my god.
It's a life-size bath towel of the vampire chick from the new Resident Evil, and they're selling it.
So it's a 9-foot long towel?
Yeah.
God, I hope so.
Jesus.
It's really blowing up. I heard stuff about that. That's crazy.
Then they're selling it online. I'm gonna assume people are buying it out there. I don't know.
First off, who needs that much towel?
So after this, hit me with that link, bro.
For science.
He said I'll take 3.
For science.
Jesus Christ.
Need the source.
Yeah, but for real, who needs a 9-foot long towel?
Someone with a long ass crack. You don't know my life.
That's a lot of miles right there.
No judgment.
Fucking you towel elitist.
You missing the point
life.
here. You missed. I'm not using it for a towel. I'm hanging it on my wall, bro. Like
you got 9-foot walls, bro?
Shit, yeah.
Man, when
It's in your business.
I don't think it.
In your business.
My man trying to keep people in.
Might be 9 foot tall. Yeah. It's taller than me.
Man, I got arch ceilings, bro. Like I got plenty of room. No problem.
All right, you got me there. I'm in a tiny people home. It's all right.
This is getting weird real fast. It's getting weird real fast.
He lives in a Smurf house.
Yo, Sora literally has to duck into every door.
Dude, I swear, I felt like the vampire chick from fucking Resident Evil going into his house, bro. I literally had to duck into his front door.
But straight up, y'all, you haven't experienced Resident Evil 2 remake unless you've been running around with Claire with her titties hanging out. And it's fucking great because like the vampire, like the zombies and shit, like they all attack you and like they like groping fucking Claire. It's funny as hell.
I was about to say,
it's great.
What?
Oh yeah, no, they bounce. It's got fucking.
He said, "Yeah, they bounce." All right. So we gonna talk.
What
about,
did this?
It really changes the interactions. I'm just saying.
The jiggle-namics.
Jesus, fuck Christ, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? You know, fuck it. It's
straying from God. That's what we're doing here.
It's a session of men. I don't give a fuck. All right, let's keep going. Let's talk more about titties. No, we gonna switch to fucking what's this shit called? Apex. Wolf, when's the last time you played Apex?
Shit. about a week ago. Yeah, about a week ago.
Anybody else touch Apex lately?
I downloaded
No, I
it.
A weeks
have
ago.
not.
A couple weeks ago. Not that long ago.
Couple weeks ago. All right, so new season Apex Legends starts May 4th. I think it's season 9. They're calling it season Legacy. What, season 9 Legacy? Is that what they're calling it?
Mm-hmm.
There's a new character, Valkyrie. There's the whole fucking what was that word you said, Wolf, earlier? Origin story. There's a whole origin story video. I think it's like 8 minutes long.
Oh yeah.
Like an 8-minute long video that they posted on the internet. It popped up directly on my newsfeed on my PS5, so I watched it. It was a dope ass video. It really was a dope ass video. It pretty much shows how she got her Apex card and everything. It was pretty much her dad's or whatever. If you didn't watch it, who gives a shit?
Piper.
Right?
Yep.
All right, so along with the new characters, a bunch of buffs and nerfs to a bunch of different characters. Octane looks like that's a tactical nerf and buff, whatever that means. Lifeline's definitely a buff. Lova's a buff.
Well, Octane got his stim.
Mm-hmm.
He can use it more often. They decreased it from 20 seconds to 12 seconds, but it costs more HP to use.
Oh, that's why it says nerf and buff. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't feel the need to get to look deeply into it. Last time we did this, we sat on this section for like fucking 40 minutes just going through the patch notes. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, no. I was watching Frostbolt go through all of it the other day.
I forgot.
I would like to make a point.
Apex. Yeah, go ahead.
Everyone heard at the beginning of this conversation, he said the video popped up on his feed, and so he watched it. That is your chance right there, folks. Drop your OnlyFans link, because that's all it takes is for it to go across his desk. If he sees it on the screen, he's gonna click it.
Bet. Say less.
The majority of the time, yeah. If it's on my news feed, I click it.
He needs to click it, bro.
I'm a reader. Like if I see a couple of you know this because y'all see me post shit in the Discord all the time. Like every day I get up, I go on Google and I check all of the different news feeds for different news articles. I read a bunch of fucking news articles. If it looks interesting, then I post the shit in the Discord. You know, for somebody else to read.
So you're about to support my OnlyFans?
Send it to my news feed. Okay.
I bet I got you.
As long as it's in the news feed.
I'm gonna get a Google ad specifically for you.
I just want to
Okay, so back on topic. I love the fact they're actually bringing Titanfall into Apex. Like it's overdue, way overdue.
That was dope.
I'm a huge Titanfall fan. Favorite FPS ever. They need to bring more Titanfall into Apex, or just give me Titanfall 3 already. You know.
You gotta buy it full price though.
Especially with a lot of people jumping on the Titanfall 2 these days.
Oh, with this introduction of the arena, a lot of people are wanting Titans. They want a Titan arena.
It's not bad. It wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, I don't know how they're gonna work. They probably have to work that into a new map.
Can they interlock those? Isn't it two different properties?
No, Titanfall was made.
It's in the universe.
Apex was made by the creators of Titanfall. Yeah, same universe.
Yeah. Apex takes place after Titanfall 2.
Yeah, but isn't there like copyright things or something like that like prevent them from doing that?
They own it.
Yeah.
Respawn is the creator of both.
All right, I'm about to check myself on that. Because I could have sworn I saw something about that.
It's too late.
Well, yeah, no.
You already wrecked yourself, so let's continue.
No, I already know. I'm saying
the new character Valkyrie, her father is in Titanfall 2. He's the pilot of the North Star you fight near the end of the game, on top of the ship. Yeah. That's her father.
Okay, I have like no knowledge in any of it, so.
Did you play Titanfall 2?
I did not.
You should play Titanfall 2.
I'll download it.
So I
think it's like $12 or something right
now. Yeah, it's stupid cheap. I've been playing everything on PC lately just because I fried my headset for console.
Stupid.
It's an amazing PC game.
Saying you were saying something.
Yeah, I just wanted to put it out there, guys. I just wanted to thank Sora, Wolf, Topher, Ranger Stand, and Sin just for allowing me to be here tonight. Unfortunately, I do have to call it a night for now. I do have a family event prior to this. I just wanted to thank you guys for allowing me to be on here, and I'm hoping that if we do another podcast, I hope that I'll be able to join you guys again. Hopefully, stay at a longer later time.
That's crazy, bro. You leaving us for a family event. We your family.
Yeah, you're right, clan.
No,
Yeah, we look
I
so
said-
disappointed.
I'm fucking with you. No, it was nice having you, bro. Good.
I mean,
Glad-
even
glad
though
you could join,
even
the
though
boy,
you
the
live like
merrier.
six,
You know.
I mean, even though you live like 6 houses down from me, so it's not
Hey,
like I'm saying
hey, TMI. So
that.
fuck, man. I really didn't want to have to edit this. All right, so
You knew too well.
That's another
It was so
15 minutes
close.
of studio time
So
you gotta add
fucking
on now,
close.
man.
so fucking close. Get out of here. Bye. Fuck. Shit. You want to
Take
say
it
anything
easy,
before you
Sad.
leave? Want to say anything else before you leave? Besides, my address. Like what's the dude?
Address?
What's the dude whose car got fucked up? Jeffree Star. He put his address on the end. Somebody fucked up his car. He told everybody where he lived.
Didn't Seth Rogen's phone number get leaked too?
Yeah.
Don't you know how many people online hate Sora, man? Come on, bro.
Nah, but overall, I just wanted to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to be on my first ever podcast as a guest, and I'm hoping to look forward to doing more of this with you guys in the future.
Come back soon. Say more shit. You get more popular with the ladies.
Oh, hell
oh,
no.
oh boy.
Being more popular with my wife sitting right next to
Someone
me.
clip that.
The only look,
Alright.
there's only one thing the ladies are interested in, and that is a thick, girthy bank account.
I mean, he's not wrong.
You all thought I was gonna say hog.
Where were your
You're
minds?
gross.
No, it's definitely bank account. Bank account's always first with women, so
Hell yeah.
we're aware of that. But very well aware of that.
And speaking of bank accounts, in other news,
In other news, we're gonna start tossing out some fucking. We're gonna start tossing out some merch. All right, all right. Support the apparel. All right,
Sure can.
nonamnerd.com/elevatesora. Get 10% off. Fucking gfuel.com. All right. Use creator code ElevateSora. You get 10% off. Elgato. You get 10% off. Code ElevateSora. ElevateSora on Elgato. Fucking Corsair. What else did I say? What didn't I say? No Name Nerd.
Wait. You got
OnlyFans.
shit. You got shit for both Logitech and Corsair. Isn't that a conflict of interest here?
Hey, shut the. I fucking hate everyone. I didn't even say Logitech. Oh my god. I gotta edit so much of this shit. All right.
Who
We're
do you
moving
think
on.
owes
That's another
Elgato?
15
We're
minutes
fucking-
of
Who
studio
do you think
editing.
owes Elgato?
We're fucking moving on. Hey.
Capture cards. Hey, 10% off my OnlyFans. Use
Blocked.
Elevate
You're
Sora.
getting fucking blocked. All right. So good fucking block. Hey, Sin, you got anything on it? Do you even play Apex, Sin?
Nope. Never played Apex ever, bro.
So if you've never played Apex Legends, you can download Apex Legends for free on all platforms. In case you didn't know.
Use code Elevate Sora.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot.
What?
Yeah.
No, but for real, said you definitely need to download that so we can play. They're adding in an arena mode. So
for
right
next season,
now, Apex is straight up as a BR, but next season they're adding a 3v3 arena. It's basically Elim.
Oh, okay. So it's like trials, but for
Yeah. It's
Gotcha.
It's like trials,
Up-
but not.
not as toxic.
well, it's. I don't know about that. We haven't seen it, so don't jump the
True.
gun here.
That's true. But I mean, I've been in the Apex Reddits and the Destiny Reddits, and it's a lot less toxicity in the Apex Reddits. I'm just say
Oh,
that.
absolutely, absolutely. Dude, there's almost nothing more toxic than fucking Destiny
For
at
sure.
this point.
For sure.
I'm
Destiny is
excited. I'm excited for
mad.
Serena.
I mean, Siege is pretty toxic.
Destiny is where the poison lives.
You know where's mad toxic? Facebook.
Oh well, yeah, come on now.
Facebook is mad toxic.
Hey, you leave my mom out of this.
That's because everyone be getting sucked left and right.
Oh, zucked. I thought you said sucked. I was confused.
Well, yeah, it's sucking.
I mean, you would be right either way.
I was fucking confused, dude.
The Zuck is dropping that suck hammer.
the Zuck hammer.
The Zuck hammer, yeah.
Bruh, we need to do an
Alright,
episode
you
on
gotta
that.
think-
What's the stupidest reason you
gotta
ever
think-
got sucked?
You gotta think. All right, so the Zuck hammer. So you gotta think of some way to make that Norse, That way it can replace Thor's hammer. Okay.
Just
and
make it look like Mjolnir.
We'll roll with that and make it. We'll make it the title of the next podcast.
Yo, I got you.
If it's good.
I can't do it, but I can get this other guy too.
Can we call it the Zucker?
You said
The
the
Zucker?
The Zucker. Jesus fucking Christ. But no, you said that it's toxic on Facebook. Where do you see toxicity on Facebook? I know where I.
Where do you not?
But
Hold up. Where do you not see toxicity?
Hold on. Interrupt me again. You're blocked. So what I said was,
Oh.
I know where I see toxicity on Facebook, but where do you see it? I'm giving you the fucking panel room to speak. Eat a dick, Redbeard. All right, go ahead.
That man said, "Eat a dick, Redbeard." But like, everybody, Facebook needs a react where you can dead ass just be like, "I'm not gonna hold you. I don't give a fuck." Like, I get on Facebook now specifically to watch people in shit shows. That's it. Like, if I'm on Facebook, I'm looking for shit shows to laugh at. I'm scrolling. Fuck it. My baby daddy that got me pregnant 3 times and then left and stole my car while he left, and then he torched my car at my grandma's house. I'm letting him back into my house. We're in love. As soon as I see that shit, I'm on your fucking neck. I'm watching this shit.
He on the wrong side of Facebook.
All right, so that's actually kind of what I see a lot. That satire, but I'm okay with the satire, obviously. They're not gonna add an I don't give a fuck emoji or section. I'm gonna tell you why, because it's politically incorrect. And if somebody that's uptight or gets butthurt easily steps foot in there, then that's gonna get ixnayed.
Isn't like a little emoji, just waving his hand away, like, no, I don't want none of that. You know what I'm saying?
They just nay away.
Maybe the emoji, but they're not gonna add a section. Definitely not gonna happen.
They need the emoji that just goes, It's like, My life sucks.
Or like a little emoji that just turns his head and just walks away.
To be fair, all I ever go on Facebook really to see is reposts from like YouTube or TikTok. That's it. Or like the occasional like
full of memes. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, or the occasional like original meme other that's not stolen from Reddit.
And videos of people falling down the stairs.
Oh yeah, that's
I
hilarious.
watch a lot of videos of people falling down the stairs.
Just like random Florida man stuff.
Falling downstairs, running into glass windows.
Throwing alligators into like drive-through windows.
From an alligator on fucking Facebook today.
You see Australian man punch that kangaroo like 2 years ago?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he threw hands with a kangaroo.
Yeah, the kangaroo looked stunned.
Wouldn't you be?
Yeah, he was shook. He was shooketh.
You a giant hairy beast, and you walking around like you hot shit, and then this naked ape walks up and punches you.
Well, you got to remember, so it's kind of off to us, but like actually in Australia, they eat kangaroo like pretty often. It's a thing.
They eat a lot of things. It's eat or be eat.
Hell yeah.
Australia, man, it's the only country that everything tries to kill you.
Everything.
The weather, the water,
everything
the
got
people.
a stinger.
You said ass? Ass tries to kill you?
Ass does try to kill you in Australia, yes, but also grass. The grass just wants you dead. It wants to eat you.
What was that movie where the grass was a killer or some shit? The grass was killing people, or was it The Air? I forgot. It was supposed to be like a horror movie. Like, I forgot who was even in that shit.
Must have been an indie.
Yeah, that sounds fucking stupid.
No. It was like a B-list actor in there.
Oh, what? Well, it could have been an indie film.
Was it a Mila Jovovich movie?
Yeah.
I forgot, but it was like some horror movie. Everybody was running away from the fucking air, bro. Which it was fucking.
How do you run away from air,
bro?
Oh, you talking about that one where like people just start like they kill themselves after they hear something, but you don't hear it the entire movie.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Silent Place?
No.
No, not a Quiet Place. Fucking
Quiet Place.
Bird Box.
No, it wasn't
Bird Box.
It wasn't Bird Box. It wasn't Bird Box. Like the people were they could see. They were running around from like something in the environment. And I forgot what the fuck.
Yeah, it had something to do with the bees or something, didn't it?
It was something. I forgot, but it was fucking.
Are you talking about like Black Mirror?
No.
There was an episode of Black Mirror that had something to do with that too.
Sid knows what I'm talking about. Like this movie's kind of old. It's not like it just recently came out. It's kind of old. And it was
we're clearly not going to get it.
I think it was Nicolas Cage. Was it Nicolas Cage?
What? That wouldn't surprise me actually.
Was
It's
it
called
Wicker
The Happening. It's
The
called The Happening, and
That's it.
it
That's it.
had Mark Wahlberg in it, I think.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, it was the M. Night Shyamalan film.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, Transformers had us.
What? No. Wasn't that Michael Bay?
Does it
That,
have
that was Bay.
fucking-
Bay did
does it have
Transformers.
does it have like a description, a movie description or something on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll find it right here. Okay.
You read that because I can't read.
Oh, here it is. An apocalyptic threat to humanity arrives out of the clear blue sky with a series of violent, inexplicable deaths spreading across the country. The cause of this terrifying phenomenon remains unknown, prompting science teacher Elliot Moore, played by Mark Wahlberg, his wife Alma, played by Zoe Deschanel.
Is that it?
I think so.
Here we go. Here we go. My bad.
Bro, he went
I lost.
silent.
I lost it for a
Fucking
second.
silent.
It's like Zoe Deschanel. I gotta take a moment for this one. Hold on. And
He
his
got
colleague,
winded. He got winded.
and his colleague Julian, played by John Alberto Leguizamo. Y'all know John Leguizamo, bro. To try to elude the invisible killer in Pennsylvania's farmland. Soon it becomes clear that no one is safe. And yeah, I think it had something to do with bees.
It was like, yeah, it was
Now,
something
I'm gonna need you to go back a little bit to that movie voice you did, and I'm gonna need you to say "in a world" and then go from there.
In a world where one man knows all the knowledge of destiny, McToffenstein must save the day.
Tophenstein.
McToffenstein.
Toe.
That's gonna be Topher's new ringtone.
McFucking Toffenstein. That's crazy.
This
But nah,
Thursday.
But see, I wasn't making that shit up. Hey, and for all those actors that's in there, he said Mark Wahlberg, Zoe Deschanel. If I called you a B-list actor and you offended, fuck you. I don't give a shit. All right.
But we'd like to have you on the podcast.
But we'd like to have you on the podcast. Hey,
I can name one B-list actor that would be really happy to be called a B-list actor.
hit up the inbox. Hey, who? Go ahead.
Mila fucking Jovovich.
Yo, he's on the warpath.
That man.
hope he
He got a
watches the
goal.
podcast.
He got a
He
goal
tossing
today.
shots all
He
night.
got a
He
goal
tossing them shots
today.
all fucking night.
Fucked up my whole shit.
Tossing them shots
I
all
want my
night.
popcorn money back.
Didn't you say Monster Hunter wasn't she a Monster Hunter too? And that shit was a flop.
Yeah, Mila
Yeah,
I haven't
because
seen
she's
that one
fucking
yet,
the
Louis.
director.
How you,
I
how
haven't
you
seen that
spend a
one.
whole Monster Hunter movie?
It's the only way she gets acting gigs. She fucks a director.
You can dead ass like in the Monster Hunter movie. Shit you not. If you start the Monster Hunter movie on your TV and then you go into your office and you play Monster Hunter from start, you will get to and kill a Rathalos before that bitch even meets one.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say if you started the fucking Monster Hunter movie, walked out of your fucking office, came back 5 minutes later, you might be thinking it was fucking Resident Evil.
Also that,
And then the
'cause it
same fucking
was,
thing.
like,
Yeah.
yes, that-
No, bro.
It was-
you wouldn't think it's Resident Evil. T.I. is in there.
and he gets spider murdered like almost instantly. Fucking, how you get killed by endemic life?
Hey,
Australia.
man. Australia.
Australia.
It all points to Australia.
Everything.
Everything-
Australia, bro.
Did
All
they do it
those
all?
movies gave us one very important piece of information. Mila Jovovich is a bad actor.
She's alright in some movies.
She's
Okay,
alright.
yeah.
She's
Name-
alright. I mean, if we're talking about like Fifth Element here, she
It's
was
the
great.
only movie you can name that she's actually good in, and
Yes.
don't try to use Dazed and Confused because all she is high as fuck in that movie.
No,
I
I'm not
mean-
even going with Dazed and Confused. I'm going simply with Fifth Element, man. There was something right about the way she did that one.
Oh, she was great in Fifth
Okay,
Element. That's the
here's
one you
my
can name.
here's my counter there. Here's my counter, right? Name 5 good Samuel L. Jackson movies. Everybody just put a list in their head.
I did.
Okay, now
I
name
did.
Yep,
5
yep.
good Mila Jovovich movies. All right then.
I can't. The names don't
Exactly.
even come to mind. I'm gonna be honest. The
Exactly.
names don't even come to mind.
Everything I think is just Resident Evil.
Her fucking actress report card has a stutter. Dut, 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 dut.
But Samuel Jackson has been around longer, so you know. I mean, you gotta consider.
We
that.
can do recent movies if you want. Still.
He's right. He's right.
I mean, Samuel. L.
I'll
Jackson
just go.
has
I'll
released
just go
one
down the
good
Marvel catalog, bro.
Samuel L.
He's done
Jackson
a
has a
lot.
whole. Okay,
He's done a
fine.
lot
Not
of
Samuel L.
shit.
Jackson. Do Morgan Freeman.
Okay,
Freeman's done a
Morgan
lot of
Freeman
shit.
has come out and flat out said he will be in anything that he is paid to be in.
To be
He
fair,
didn't give a fuck.
To be fair,
Name
Morgan
something
Freeman's
that you
been old
heard
since
Morgan
birth
Freeman
too.
in, and you weren't like, "Oh, Morgan Freeman."
He said Morgan Freeman's been old since birth. Benjamin Button face up.
Yeah,
Was that
I'm convinced that Morgan
every
Freeman is
document. Yeah, Benjamin Button. Every documentary he's ever been in gets him a new freckle.
every last one.
a new freckle?
Yeah, everything he's narrated gets him a new freckle.
See, but I'm confused on this though. Like Mila Jovovich decided to start fucking this director so she could get acting gigs. But why did she pick that one?
She's been in a
Like-
lot of movies too. I'm looking
like-
at it like all
Okay,
of them.
Well,
So,
for starters,
The best
How many
movie
women
that
do
the
you
dude has
think
ever
fuck
directed is
directed
the original
Joker?
Mortal Kombat.
it's called
that's how
Supply
bad
and
it is.
Demand.
so
So bad that it's good.
I'll tell you what it is.
That's
I'll tell you
great
what it is. She did it based off of number one, her options, and number two, and her options, and number two, her preferences. Night. So
Dude, this guy makes death race movies.
Fuck out
Okay?
of me.
So she wanted somebody that made more money than her and somebody that can get her jobs. I guarantee you, what she does is she cooks, she keeps the house clean, and she fucks him. And every once in a while, she like, let me get in this movie, and he like, all right, you've been good. I guarantee you, that's what the fuck happens.
This guy made
Yeah.
And I
Alien versus
guarantee you
Predator.
another
Okay?
fucking thing. She probably could suck the chrome off a bumper.
I can't with
Give it-
this.
You know she be hitting him with that double hand succulator 9000. She be killing that mother.
Double hand
He be in his
succulator.
office just, I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you.
Succulator. Jesus Christ, this has nothing to do with video games.
Yeah, what do you think? How the fuck did we get here?
To be fair,
Hey, this is shit that gamers talk about, though. This is shit gamers talk about.
to be fair, he's been on the warpath since before we started like recording.
And also, to be fair, this is probably the best content we've put out so far. This fucking first hour of this podcast.
Shit.
So
Us, this is the best content Mila Jovovich has been in fucking years.
God, he said he doing her job for her.
Bro, why?
Name a Mila Jovovich movie
Hey.
that you've laughed at more than you just laughed at me.
None.
All right, then.
By next week, Wolf is going to be her manager.
Hey,
And I'm going to be a pimp, too, bitch.
so
Hey,
you
Mila.
saying he gonna be fucking Mila Jovovich
Hey,
within the
Mila.
next month?
Hey, Mila. His email will be in the description. All right, track it.
Hey, yo, get on the podcast.
Email me on everything I love. It better be an apology letter for Monster Hunter.
Yo, clap back on the podcast.
If only. If only.
Hey, it's gonna happen. The more you invite him.
Yeah, if she shows up, we'll probably get 10 more viewers. Okay.
Hey, yo, Elon Musk, let's go. Get on the podcast.
Elon,
Yeah.
as long as we have the supply of marijuana, I'm pretty sure we can get them in someone's house.
We do,
Oh,
my
yeah.
G. We do. Come kick it. Let me get a ticket on that Mars plane, you dig? Let me get on that Mars plane.
On the plane.
Hell yeah, I got the plane. You can say you wouldn't, but everybody in this room, if Elon Musk walked up to you right now and was like, hey, the rocket to Mars leaves in 15 minutes, anybody who ain't on it, you finna get global warm till you global cook, dickhead.
So you trying to be
I'll
like Matt Damon?
fuck everybody and get on that fucking shit.
So you trying to be like Matt Damon in The Martian?
No, because I don't want to eat my own shit.
Well, I mean, you're eating potatoes, but they're made out of your shit.
Exactly. The shitty
Potatoes.
ass potatoes with no ketchup. You know that motherfucker wasn't seasoning his food. You know he wasn't. Matt Damon looked like he put fucking like raisins in his potatoes.
I saw where
That's
he
a
was
perfect
going.
fucking
Right.
picture.
There
That
we
was
go.
perfect.
There you go.
That was like
Jesus.
perfectly timed with the freezing of the camera and everything. I was like, I don't know why, it was perfect.
He back. He's gonna finish. Hey, he's gonna finish the sentence too. Watch.
All right, now welcome to my TED Talk.
Oh, I thought he was gonna finish. I thought he was gonna come back and just finish the sentence. That would have been so fucking
Nah,
funny, dude.
Nah, he came back still froze.
We can see.
I
I can see you
thought-
shaking. I can see you shaking.
I thought about
My
it. I
arms
was like,
feel
hold
heavy.
on, it's too small on my screen. I can't tell if it's real or not.
Jesus. All right, finish your statement, and then we're gonna kind of, move on. But finish your
Segue.
statement, Wolf. It's definitely a segue with the way that I'm about to start this. But finish your
What
statement.
was I saying?
You were talking about stupid bitches and Mila Jovovich.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty much it. Stupid bitches be Mila Jovovich. It's the same thing. Fucking, if you Mila Jovovich a movie, I'ma hate it. If you Mila Jovovich my life, I'ma hate it. It's simple. It's easy. Just quit being out here Mila Jovovich in people's lives.
That's crazy. All right, so on the note of bitches and hating,
my ribs.
On the note of bitches and hating, we're gonna switch to streamer mode. I know Wolf has streamed a couple times. I think Ranger Stan has streamed twice in his entirety of being created on this earth.
Hey.
Sin has done private streams on his OnlyFans. And Topher just plays.
Don't be throwing my revenues out there, bro. Don't be throwing my revenues out there.
Oh, his OnlyFans will be in the description below. Okay. So there's been a lot of talk. So I personally haven't been. I'm on and off of Twitch, right? I don't stay on Twitch much these days. Like I go on there and it still says I'm an affiliate. I'm like, cool, nice, whatever. Not hurting me. You don't give me any money either, so whatever. But every time I do go to Twitch, I do tend to see a lot of these hot tub and bikini streams, and honestly, not even all the time. They're not even always in hot tubs. Half the time, these motherfuckers be like, they'll have a what do you call it, a blow up pool in a living room and call it a hot tub. I'm pretty sure that water is like lukewarm at best. And
so I have literally never seen any of these.
That's so you don't go on Twitch ever.
I'm on Twitch all the time, though. That's the thing. I've never seen them.
And you don't go to the front page.
I was about to say,
I'm on the front page.
Front page or
I have. Yeah, I have
I'm
the
gonna
whole
go
thing.
to the front page right now. I'm gonna
But
see what I
have
get
the whole
right now.
app pop up.
To the front page. I'm gonna pull up.
I'll do it right now too.
On the fucking screen. Also, I'll pull up front page on the screen.
All right, let's see here. I got just chatting and I got some Grand Theft Auto. Oh, there's boobies right there. Right there.
Oh,
right there.
Are we talking about? So are we talking about boobs?
It literally went from
it's not even
a couple people chatting Grand Theft Auto, Fortnite, and then you go down and boobs right there. Fourth.
I mean, if that's what we're talking about, yeah.
So the hot topic that everybody's been hitting on, especially XQC. That's what the post that everybody has is about. XQC was pretty vocal about it. That's only because he's one of the biggest fucking male streamers on Twitch. So people, I don't want to see people care what he has to say because I really don't give a shit. But someone somewhere
Didn't
out
know
there
who he was.
Someone somewhere out there cares that XQC had something to say about this. Let me go to.
I have one that says hot tub stream, but without the hot tub.
It says hot tub.
Mine said help me body paint.
Hey, that's what we call a pro gamer move.
I'm trying to pull it. All right, fuck it.
Now I do see those random ones on TikTok that you're talking about, but that's not at all relevant.
Capture, fuck it. I'm gonna pull up a window capture.
Well, before we make light of this subject, because we gonna make light of this subject.
Oh, 100%.
Let's be honest here. The reason why Twitch doesn't do anything about it is money.
Oh yeah.
Because if Twitch does something about it, they're just gonna go somewhere else and do the exact same thing, and somebody else is gonna get the money. So.
Dude, even all right. So I scrolled down towards the bottom, and it says clips we think you'll like. Bro, I got a 30-second clip of Amaranth in a bikini, like right here, like on my.
That's because it knows you like titties. I don't know why you fronting right now.
Well, yeah.
The computer knows we all like titties. The computer knows that shit.
Literally, all my stuff is Russian Badger for clips you may like.
It's not a bad thing.
What you look at. Who doesn't like men like titties? Women like titties. Even people who don't like titties like titties. I've met gay niggas. They're like, oh my, look at her titties.
I guess.
Supply and demand.
I mean, if I had them, I'd be rich by now. But
I fully understand that it's all a money game, especially with big corporations and CEOs. Obviously, when you fighting to be the top dog, what's the one thing you want? You want fucking money. Money keeps you at the fucking top. I get it, right?
Yeah. And plus,
for those of us that aren't up there at that pinnacle, the people that aren't Shroud or
Nick Merckx or
them, right? For people that aren't them, the percentage of people that aren't partnered is much higher than the percentage of people that are, right? And it's hard for people that actually come on Twitch to play video games and stream and try and get noticed. Granted, it's hard anywhere you try, but it's extremely hard for people when a 14 or 15, a 13-year-old can jump onto Twitch and right there on the front page, the first thing they can see is just boobies. No one's gonna get a shot. No one's gonna get views. And I get it. I get it. I get it. Boobies sell, right? Tits sell, right? That's how the company is gonna make their money. But I think their middle ground customer and or not customer, I guess employees, their middle ground employees, their affiliates and under are gonna get fed up eventually. At some point, Twitch is gonna blow the fuck up. It's just gonna be gone. It'll probably turn into chatterbait. Not even bullshit.
Oof.
Okay. I think you're going a little too far here.
I don't think they're gonna go that
Let's
far.
be honest here, okay? Like,
Bro,
I get one of these hot tub streams is showing up on your recommended. I get it showing up in the popular clips, but it's not dominating the feed. It's not everywhere. They're not pushing it all over the place. They're saying, "Hey, we have this. If you want to view it, here it is." But these other guys, they're getting their shot too. They're in the recommended. They're in the feeds. They're there. Like they all get the shot.
So
Just because one of them's
I'm
taken down by hot
curious.
tub
I'm
ain't killing
curious.
it.
I'm curious about something. Like, so let's say some dude, some average Joe's got a beer belly and some chest hair, and it's just he gets on there and he jumps in his floaty pool and he pulls out his floaty banana like I'm seeing in this article, and he's just like, help me body paint. Do you think that's gonna like gather an audience? Like like these
Is
girls
the
have gathered
fat
an
dude gonna
audience?
sell? No.
Depends on what kind of floaty banana.
However, there has been a recent trend of actual guys in speedos doing this. There was actually an article about this yesterday on Reddit about a guy streaming on Twitch in a speedo in I think it's like fucking Canada because it's fucking it had to be fucking further north because it's snowing as shit. And he's outside in this fucking blow up little fucking pool, I assume in hot water because it's fucking snowing outside. But he's in a speedo and he's got fucking thousands of viewers watching him.
was
Sex
he?
sells.
Yeah,
It
that's what I was
doesn't
about to
matter if
say.
it's male or
Was I
female.
was about to say, was he attractive? All right. So,
Yes, he's a good looking guy.
there you go. All right. Granted, there are people out there. No offense, because you cool as fuck. I've met you a couple times. Cool people. Greek God X. All right. There are people like Greek God X who, when Greek first started streaming, that was a big dude. That was a big fucking dude. But eventually, Greek got some popularity. He got some popularity. Not only did he got popularity from people roasting his ass for being big, but then he ended up going to the gym and working out and doing live IRL streams of him in the gym working out. He's slim as fuck now. He's slim as fuck now. And can't nobody talk shit, and he's a partner that way, right? So there are instances where you'll see, like the big dude, get a lot of viewers. A lot of the time, it's you know, roasting in the chat. Uh,
Okay. Well, let
I
me
mean,
ask you this.
to be fair, appearance shouldn't really matter as long as you can put out the content and you have and you're enjoyable to watch.
That's what it should be, but it's not like that on Twitch. People don't really give shit
Oh
about
yeah, it's
The
toxic,
the
or it can
reality
be.
is it's not, because most of
Who
culture is gonna go with the person that looks better. It's just like this human nature. We I don't know,
drawn
man.
to
Just go
Well,
for
attraction.
isn't that
yeah. We're drawn to attraction. It's that symmetry or something that just
isn't that
gathers
why
our attention.
a lot of creators, especially like streamers, have been switching over to like the animated characters instead of doing face reveals?
Oh yeah.
VR
I've
Yeah,
characters.
seen a
Yeah,
absolutely.
couple of the animated
Yeah,
character ones.
VR
I think
like
they're
characters are
cool.
big.
Corpse,
I think they're
Corpse being
awesome.
like Corpse being like the big one.
Well, Corpse has been around.
Honestly,
Corpse has been around for
honestly, if I
years, though.
streamed, I think I would want to
Yeah, but
use
he
an
just
animated
recently.
character.
Yeah, Corpse has been around for years, but he just got big because PewDiePie started putting him on his streams, and then he got on Pokimane streams and all. So yeah, but Corpse is extremely big now. But I was watching Corpse's dark web videos back in the day. He's been around forever.
See,
Yeah,
I never heard about him until
if I did streams, I would use an animated character. I think that's cool. It's a cool approach to it, because then people are there. I mean, from my perspective, I like that they're knowing me for my personality, my gaming style. You know what I mean? And that I'm gaining their attention and their fandom with my skills instead of like
No,
me
that ain't
jumping
the
up
way
and
Twitch
down in
works,
a
bro.
hot tub, bro.
That ain't the way Twitch works. Okay, look at it this way. Nick Merckx pulls an average of 50K viewers per stream, and it goes way higher than that. Dude's a good player, but he's not on the level of some of the other players. You look at people like Sandy Ravage, XCal, OP Marked, some of the better players, and I'm not saying Sandy or XCal are necessarily better than Nick, but the fact of the matter is they don't pull the viewers he does. And Sandy and XCal and OP Mark don't always use face cams. They're just it's
But
straight personality, it's straight on the mic and actual gameplay, but they don't pull the views that Nick does. And Nick's a good looking guy.
I
He's
don't
a
think
well backed,
I
well
think
built.
that ultimately depends on the star, and I'm the type of star that I wouldn't be doing it for the fandom or like I mean like I obviously want fans, but I'm not saying that I'm doing it for the money. Like if I'm gonna stream, I'm gonna stream because I like gaming and I want to show off my skills. So it depends to me. Like really, that matters only if that's what you're after.
No, I feel you on that. I mean, but the point of the point of this is are these hot tub streams monopolizing the front page? Should they be
In
on Twitch in general? Does it break the rules that Twitch has set as far as sexual content?
Does it break their TOS? Literally.
I've always been a fan of the ideology that if you don't like the way something's done somewhere you're at, go make a place where you can do it the way you want to do it, and the way other people who think like you. So like if these gamers are not interested in what Twitch is doing now and how they're pretty much monetizing off of this near sexuality thing, whatever you want to call it, then they should just go to a new platform. They should all just do like a
Man,
mass exodus and go
if
to something else.
It's
if
kind of like
Microsoft
how
can't compete with Twitch, then you're not doing it by yourself either.
it's kind of like what's going on with YouTube with people taking advantage of the algorithm to get some like really crazy stuff on the homepage. It's just people knowing the algorithm to do it.
all I
I
know, and this is important. All right. At the end of the day, it's always going to be a numbers game. It's going to be a supply and demand game, and ultimately, it's not that much of a handicap when you think about it, because I know streamers with tits that still don't get views. I know mad streamers with tits that still get no views. Fucking like, for instance, and this is just off the top of my head, right? Mila Jovovich. Pretty sure she's not even affiliated.
He's an assassin, man.
Said I'm pretty sure she's not even affiliated.
Pretty sure she's not a Twitch affiliate. And
I
part of me
didn't know he was
believes
going
with
there
an
until it was
earnest
too
heart
late.
that she would not become a Twitch affiliate. And that's saying something, because Twitch affiliate is like, for all you Twitch affiliates watching this one, yeah, I'm about to hurt your feelings. That shit's bottom of the barrel popularity. Like, that's just not hard at all. Fucking, you get on a mic and fucking eat fruit salad for 15 minutes or some shit, and you're a Twitch affiliate in like a week. This shit's
okay,
not.
so I think we all know who Sasha Grey is here, right?
Yeah.
We all know who Sasha Grey is. She streams on Twitch
I'm aware.
at least
Her
every
streams are dope.
couple days a week. Yeah, her streams are good, but she does it without doing what she used to do, without selling her body as far as, for monetary purposes. She does it through good personality, through gameplay, but she still pulls, 2-3K viewers when she streams. Now imagine what she would pull if she put on a low cut shirt and, or did a fucking bikini stream. Imagine the amount of viewers she'd pull doing that.
And you know why that's so respectable, though? You know what makes that so respectable is the fact that she could do it if she wanted to.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
She chooses not to.
Chooses
and
not
a lot
to.
of people give her mad props for that, because she makes the choice to say,
That's
you know
what
what?
I'm saying.
I'm not going to sell my body.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
at the same time, if you're trying to sell your body, I'm not going to stop you. You feel me? I'm not going to stop you.
It's a
your
choice
fucking
at the
body.
end of the day. It's your body. You can do whatever
Yeah.
you want.
You want to
It's
sell
your freedom
somebody
of
your titties?
choice.
Sell them your fucking
Facts,
titties.
facts. But
Fuck I'm finna do.
it depends on what you're after. That the
answer,
the streamers that are doing that are after what they're after that, obviously, or they wouldn't be doing that, man.
So long as you don't break TOS.
Yeah, the TOS is the ultimate.
Does it?
Apparently they watch it very closely and
There's
they
no
try
way.
to make sure no one breaks the TOS, but I don't know, man. That's a loose statement to me.
They're not. It's impossible to, actually, because there's way too many people streaming. They don't have enough people to watch every single stream.
Yeah, but these streamers are getting, tens of thousands of viewers at a time. Like they're paying attention to them. I
What
mean,
do they
Sora,
have like
you
an
know the
AI
TOS better
that
than all of us.
watches the stream and the AI
Yeah.
just like notices nipples right away and it's like, up, broken
Are
TOS.
they
Yeah.
breaking TOS,
The-
Sora?
It's the same thing with YouTube, like the same the algorithm.
So by technicality, they are not breaking TOS.
There you go.
Literally, if they are not by technicality.
Can we talk about how Sin just said that they have a secret AI nipple sensing robot?
They have to. I mean, if they can't watch every stream, how do they know when you've really broken the TOS, bro?
It's kind of something like that.
Because somebody always going to be snitching. That's how.
Yeah.
And you know what they say about snitches, right?
They end up in ditches.
Yeah, that too. But I know YouTube does the same thing with screening things with a bot almost. Some kind of program that they use to go through a lot of
copyright infringement. That's used for music.
Well, not just that either, but they use it for a lot of some TOS stuff. Not a lot, obviously, because there's way too much fucking stuff to go through.
So, in the terms of service, it says that you can't wear anything that's in the form of underwear or a bikini if you're not in that, environment that you should wear.
You can't be sitting at your computer in a bikini playing video games.
So hear me out. What if a dude did it?
So we just said that they already do. So
okay, I missed that part.
Literally by technicality, they're not breaking rules. They're putting
and that's how they're able to do it.
Blow up tubs in their living room, and they're good. That's it.
And if Twitch had a problem with this, they could just change your TOS. Everybody's subject to the TOS changing. It's always like that. So they want it there, bro.
So read before you click and read.
It makes money.
Well,
like I said,
in the immortal words of fucking Hermes, it's the best kind of correct. Technically correct.
Wise words, wise words.
Alright. Yeah. Wise.
I mean, it is what it is, As far as I'm concerned, as long as it's not monopolizing the front page, like it shouldn't be covering it. As long as everyone else is getting their chance, I don't see a big issue in it. You got a problem with your 12 and 13-year-old seeing it, then you need to be paying attention to what they're watching. That's not on Twitch's. It's not Twitch's job to make sure your 13 ain't watching some chick in a bikini.
Age restriction.
Job of the parents.
It's not Twitch's job.
That's always
it's
been
not
my perspective
Facebook's
on it.
job. It's not Instagram's job. It's not Snapchat's job.
It ain't nudity. It ain't their job.
Raise your kids. Raise them little motherfuckers.
Raise them right.
If one more kid cough without covering their mouth in my presence, I'm RKOing your baby.
I pay money to see it.
That was aggressive.
Through playing around here, man. Like, because kids cough so gross.
You putting it on your
kids
OnlyFans?
feel the need to hit you with like the Godzilla atomic breath when they cough.
Nah, Chris doing his RKO of a kid.
Like, I don't get that shit. Why kids gotta fucking throw a Bowser blast at you every time they cough? Show me no fucking sense. But
Hit you
anyway,
with that deep guttural cough.
Raise your goddamn crossbones.
Like I said, as long as they have monopolized that front page, I don't see a big deal with it.
Of course you don't. We're talking about you.
What?
What the fuck?
What?
I ain't bikini streaming on fucking Twitch.
I was about to say it's because of your OnlyFans.
So we lie now.
Oof.
Alright. So for everyone out there, tomorrow night, it's gonna happen. I'm a bikini stream fucking Twitch tomorrow. It's a thing.
Bet. Blow his viewers.
Catch millions. Millions.
All right.
Send me that link.
As soon as he gives me the link, it'll be in the description. All right. So, good talk, gents. Good talk.
Factual.
Solid.
Intermission.
No.
There's one more.
There's one more, but the only proper way to segue this is to get Wolf to say something about,
Stab it, motherfucker?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down to stab a motherfucker, but like, fucking
RKO and children, maybe a
RKO.
Oh, so just being an
CEO.
asshole in general.
RKO
Is that what this is about? It's about being an asshole.
Oh yeah, I mean you're the resident asshole.
Well, I mean, stabbing someone's being a pretty big asshole.
I've been kicked out of better places than this.
All right, but to be fair, the topic isn't technically about stabbing. It's about allegedly attempting to maybe to maybe
Man, this guy's good.
Oh, that bullshit at the VA today.
try and stab someone. There you go. That's what I was waiting for.
Alright, so boom. I'm at the fucking VA, right? I'm at the VA to get some blood work done and some piss drawn because fucking they need your blood and piss every 6 months. I don't know. They pervert vampires or some shit. So I go to fucking VA and I get my blood drawn and I take a piss. I go to walk down the fucking hallway to leave the VA, and this really big guy is walking backwards out of a doctor's office, and he's already too close to me for me to just stop in my fucking tracks. So I hit a little pivot and I spin around him and I keep walking, and he jumps and goes, hey, what the fuck, man? Hey, you can't be doing that shit. You're in a fucking VA. And I was like, you know what? You're right. You are absolutely right. You can't do that in a VA. You shouldn't walk backwards with no situational awareness in a fucking VA because you might bump into somebody that'll fuck you up. And then the lady at the desk politely asked me.
And you didn't leave.
No, I left. She was a nice old black lady. Like, no flex, no racist. But if it was a white lady, I'd have probably slapped him. But
when I leave,
it was a
I'm gonna
sweet
come
old.
back again.
It was a sweet old black lady, and she was like, "Go
Come
on,
back
baby.
in 5 minutes later
Go
with a
on
mustache
home.
on.
Go on home, because you not trying. Don't come out here and have a bad day today."
So,
You don't
moral
need
of the
all that.
story:
Go home. I was
don't
like,
hit
cool.
the spin.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, moral of the story: fucking when you're walking and someone closes their eyes and tries to walk into you, you're in the fucking wrong, apparently.
Yeah, don't hit the spin around them. Just knock them over.
Yeah, that's what I should have done. I should have just knocked his ass over. He'd have been.
Especially if they're
Dude,
old. Bonus point.
There was nothing you could have done that would have changed how he felt. All right, you could have tapped him on the shoulder. He would have jumped and said, "What the fuck?" You could have yelled and been like, "Hey, stop walking!" But he would have jumped. Like he would have been. There's nothing you could have done. He would have just been fucking irritated in every situation.
Just shove him.
I think he was just bitter as fuck. That's all I can think of.
Yeah, of course he's bitter as fuck. I'd be bitter as fuck too. Dude weighed like 400 something pounds, and you could tell, like, based on how shiny he was, and like, you ever seen somebody get red in the face, but then they get shiny? Like, that motherfucker looked like a goddamn Voltor.
So, for you remember Final Fantasy VII Demon Wall? That's how I was coming at him.
Yeah, oh my god, that motherfucker. He was super pissed, and I'm like, I couldn't believe how mad he was at me for him walking into me. I'm not that large, people. Like, I'm not that fucking big. I'm 250 pounds. Fucking, I should be the one upset. You almost backed a fucking Volkswagen into me, dickhead.
A Volkswagen.
Yeah, and he was built like a Volkswagen. You round as a motherfucker. Shit, man. Don't even get me started.
He called you fat.
That man was worse than fat. I'm pretty sure he sweat mayonnaise juice.
My dude rolled out.
Mayonnaise juice.
Hell yeah.
Mayonnaise juice.
That man looked like a big ass sandwich bag full of mayonnaise.
Dude didn't have legs. He had tree trunks.
Low key though, his legs did look like his shoes. I felt bad for his shoes. They weren't even shoes anymore. They were just pretending to be shoes.
Them things was
that was
busted.
a better acting job than Mila Jovovich.
Yo.
We're gonna keep coming for you.
I believe there's a term for Wolf on this evening. It's called character assassin.
That shit called petty, bro. That shit called petty as fuck.
That man drove by our house with the Uzi like 9 times this one podcast.
Not the Uzi.
Oh yeah, the shot's been fired on multiple occasions.
This shit's hit everywhere.
All right, so
well, it's something about Mila Jovovich had to hit everywhere.
Right.
Get it? Because none of the movies are hits. None of them.
Oh, okay.
None of them. Oh, jeez.
Okay, you can do better. All right, so
she's a nice lady, though. She's a nice lady.
You said she's a nice lady?
Yeah, she's a nice lady. I'm just playing, Mila.
Yo, come on the pod though.
Sora's face right now.
I heard some fucking movement outside the house, so I got scared for a sec. I was like, hold up. Is Mila Jovovich with the shits?
Probably. She won't pull up on you.
Man.
But nah, I mean, even if she was, she would pull up on you Monster Hunter style. I mean, you could beat her ass though. It's Monster Hunter.
Unless she got that insect blade.
Like,
She could be
that's
flying
the
over
worst
you.
part. She used all the weapons so poorly. Blade dance was garbage.
Trash.
Now I gotta see this movie just to see how Garbo.
I haven't even
we're
seen
talking
it.
about her.
I don't even want to see it.
I think it's on Netflix or something. I know it was free at some point.
Is it?
That shit should have been. I'm pretty sure that shit was straight to
I
Netflix.
just don't remember where. I know it's free on some platform.
Why am I googling that on my
I'm
phone when I have a
looking
computer
it up
right
right
in
now.
front of
Looking
me?
it up right now. Hold on. Let's see. Watch movie.
I'm pretty sure that shit went straight to Netflix.
Just it's probably Amazon. It's got
Just
Amazon.
Google it. Just go to Google and type in,
Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did.
Hey Google, what Mila Jovovich movie made the most profit?
Resident Evil 100%.
The final chapter. On the website therichest.com, they say
It's on Voodoo
$312
and Amazon for like $5.
What is it?
Hey Google, shut up.
Shut up. What was it? Resident Evil?
It was Resident Evil: The Final Chapter.
Really?
The only reason that movie was successful is because they were like, "Thank God, it's the last one."
I mean, it was dead ass, just straight up like mindless action. Like the story made no sense.
And the worst part is, it wasn't good mindless action.
But aren't they
mindless
like?
action is great.
Aren't
but
they
it was
redoing
bad,
that?
bad.
Aren't they redoing the entire like franchise? Like
I really hope they don't, unless they fired her. Like
no.
The
From what
Resident
I've
Evil
heard,
franchise.
yeah, from what I've heard, they're supposed to be doing it like to follow the actual story.
it doesn't matter what story it follows. If Mila Jovovich plays in that movie, it's the same.
I
Bye.
highly doubt she's gonna be in it.
Bye.
Stan, do you remember when you watched Hercules as a kid? And the fucking witch was like, if Hercules fights, you will fail. If
Yeah.
Mila Jovovich plays in your movie, you will fail. That's all there is to it. You will fail. Fucking people will look at you and they will point and they will say, "That's him. That's the
No.
dickhead that hired Mila Jovovich."
He's
I'm not gonna say if Mila Jovovich is in your movie, you're gonna fail. I will say if Mila Jovovich is the first name in your movie credits, you are going to fail.
Yeah, something's a little wrong there.
She needs a bigger name actor above her to make the movie successful.
So
Fifth
she
Element
needs
being the best example.
Samuel L.
Heyman.
Jackson.
Or that.
She needs Samuel L. Jackson.
She needs Samuel L. Jackson. Okay, Samuel L. Jackson, Mila Jovovich, Space Jam Part 2.
Space Jam.
Space Jam. Bro, that caught me off. All right.
Where
would
does
watch
Space
it.
Jam even come from?
You would watch it.
That's already a thing. It's gonna be out this year. It's got LeBron James in it. Like,
yeah, we're tracking their
what?
Space Jam. We're tracking their Space Jam too. But he was saying,
Of course we're tracking that.
You said Mila Jovovich and Samuel L. Jackson. You said.
And Space Jam 2.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused by that. But I mean, Bill Murray was in the first one, so I guess that can't rule it out.
You see? The weed
I
be
thought-
letting you know.
I totally forgot he was in there.
Pause.
Play?
Pause is over. Oh, yeah.
That man said, I forgot he was in there.
Question mark?
All right, let's go to the last topic. We got, I say roughly about 15 minutes, right? Probably won't even take that long, honestly, because this
Oh, hell no.
This will be pretty fucking short. All right, so Genshin Impact developer, I forgot his fucking name. It doesn't even. I forgot his name, dude. I gotta read the article though. Whatever. All right, so Genshin Impact developer was allegedly almost kind of not really
Semi-assassinated.
almost assassinated. What do you want to call it? The attacker, I guess he was an attacker, was arrested.
He wasn't even an attacker. He just walked into the place.
Yeah, he walked in with the knife.
It's a. They said right here he just walked in there and he was frustrated
Yes.
about a
Yep.
global anniversary event that was
That was
recently
canceled.
canceled. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, there's many things to be frustrated about. I mean, I've seen YouTubers in tears about Genshin Impact because they've put like thousands and thousands
Why?
of dollars
It's a
into
free
this
game.
game.
Why?
But they put a lot of money into this fucking. Well, the term it's like
Gambling.
a gambling addiction. Yeah. So the game is pretty much like a gambling addiction when you buy those.
It's got loot crate.
Loot crates.
It's gambling.
Yeah, it's gambling. So,
Well, you see, that's where they fucked up.
No, that's where they won.
That's where the company won. That's where the YouTuber lost.
yeah. I'm not gonna say names.
I mean,
because
shit.
we all know them. We've all seen videos, so we're not gonna say names.
Going off of that though, same thing happened with Cyberpunk. Like when they kept pushing back the release date, and the devs were actually receiving death threats. Like people just get mad about stupid stuff like this.
I mean, yeah, there's always someone somewhere mad about something, especially when
Yeah.
you know you're.
Well, there's more to the reason why he was upset, and there's apparently a lot of people because the whole thing was it got canceled because it was going outside of the Asian market, and it was starting to feature bunny girls apparently and a lot of Western scene themes kind of thing, and they saw it as it was canceled because of the fact that it was going outside of the Asian market, and they're upset about that.
Well,
I
the
mean,
world may never know because this was in China.
I mean, I see why he was upset. You know, he feels like, you know, if they had kept it fucking kind of the local thing, that it would have happened and he would have gotten his content. Now, I'm not saying he should be walking into a fucking studio with a knife or making death threats or something stupid, but he has a right to be upset about it. But I think people take this shit way too seriously. Like, just because you're mad, you shouldn't even be going on forums talking a whole bunch of shit. But I
Hold
mean,
out. How big a knife we talking? We talking like steak knife?
It was
We talking about
Japan.
like Swiss Army knife?
It was Japan. It was probably a pocket knife, bro. It was probably
it was
So it's-
Korea.
one of them switchblades.
I saw China. in
Korea.
here. What the fuck?
Oh no, yeah, that's
Shanghai.
correct. Because I think it said Shanghai. I think it said Shanghai.
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah.
I saw China. I don't know where you guys are getting Korea and Japan
I
from.
I said China. What?
You said Japan.
I said
So
Japan.
you said Japan the last.
Yeah.
time.
Oh shit! But yeah.
Y'all have
I
me
was
guessing.
thinking Korea because the
Stupid.
developer is actually Korean. The studio for the development studio. is Korean.
Oh, yeah. It says it was in China. This event happened. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
I think it said he was arrested in Shanghai, so they must have a studio in China as well.
Yeah,
Which would
it's
surprise me.
they canceled the event in China. Okay. All right. So yeah.
But, I mean, people just take this shit way too far. I mean, you have a right to be upset, but shit,
Bro,
like, take a deep breath.
It's a free game. Like, why get that upset about it?
For real.
I mean, you know what else people take way too seriously though? Death threats.
I was really waiting for Amelia Jokovic.
No, fuck her. Death threats. Fucking. That's right. You're not even worth extra airtime on my show. Fucking death threat. Fucking. People take. Everyone in this room, everyone in this panel right now has had someone say the words "I'm going to kill you" at least.
Have you ever? I mean,
Yeah,
Modern
and
Warfare
that
2
shit needs to be
lobbies.
taken seriously.
Modern Warfare 2
And-
lobbies, bro. It was on the regular.
And depending on who's talking to you, yeah, you take it seriously. But fucking, if somebody sent my studio, if I was a rapper or something, and somebody said, you think if somebody sent YNW Melly a fucking death threat, he'd take them seriously? He'd probably be like, you know what? A lot of niggas won't be dead. Whatever.
All right. So.
Boom.
Whoa. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. That man still has an open case. Let's don't bring him the fuck up.
Alright.
Don't do that.
Straight up, someone makes a death threat at you, you better take it seriously, because I don't care if it's on fucking Call of Duty or whatever, your ass could get swatted. I mean, it's the reality.
I mean, and people have died from it. So I mean,
People have died from getting swatted. Yes.
for stupid shit.
From getting swatted for stupid shit. But somebody that was like, I'm going to directly kill you. My guy, I will shoot you the Addy. What is good? Like,
I'm just saying, you should be taking that shit seriously.
Like, if Wesley Snipes walked up to me and he was like, "I'm gonna kill you," I would believe him. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get out your face, Mr. Snipes. Mike Tyson, I'll fucking kill you, motherfucker. I believe him. I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. I believe
this
him.
400-pound motherfucker at the VA today said, "I'm gonna kill you." Would you have taken him seriously?
I mean, I was already about to beat the shit out of him without that, so probably. Oh, you know what? That's real. Big.
400 pounds.
It would have been that Batman comic where Jason Todd gets clubbed with a crowbar.
Really?
I said it.
Really?
Death in the family.
That's
Black
fucked.
Metal showed up. What up, boy?
Oh shit!
What up, boy?
Oh, he got an Isley Brothers beard.
How you doing, bro?
Oh man.
Isley Brothers beard. What's up?
That man.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on?
Shit, you tell me, Mr. Curtis.
Mr. Curtis.
Discussing the finer points of lethal chat etiquette.
Off. He knew it.
Lethal chat etiquette. Wolf said that you shouldn't take someone saying "I'm gonna kill you" seriously.
Some people,
unless it's a certain person.
Like,
I mean, those are big words to throw around, man. They're small in number, but they're big words. You know.
I mean, it really depends.
You really just got to be cautious when you say that. Who you're saying it to. It's a responsibility thing.
With great power comes great responsibility.
I mean, with great words, yeah.
Hey, with great words come great hands. You never know. But the point is,
hey, once it's out there, you got to own up to it. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, saying let's throw hands. That's a you know, you don't take it so seriously because you really don't think someone wants to go through all that effort to throw hands with you over the internet. You know what I mean?
I know one person that is definitely petty enough to drive 6 hours to fight.
When you're brave enough to drop the words, you know, I'm a kill you on chat to somebody, to anybody, bro. That's, you got balls, bro. Because you could mean that or not mean that. You know what I mean?
I mean, you got balls to do it over like PSN or like Xbox, so you're gonna get banned anyways.
You hear some shit. You know how many times I've heard somebody on Xbox be like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you, kid. I'm gonna kill your whole family." And then the other guy's like, "I killed your mom last night, bent over my washing machine, bitch." And I'm like, "Yo, what? Can we just play Call of Duty?"
You talking about that toxic Call of Duty chat, man. It'd be lethal in there.
That shit where you clear your throat and get called the N-word. We all know that toxic shit. I was playing Halo.
Why are we on this subject? Did anybody else notice the new addition to the PlayStation fucking options where you can mute all chat unless you're in a fucking actual channel?
Yeah.
That shit's amazing.
I already used it, bro. I already used that.
Is that on the PS4 or the PS5?
PS4.
Oh, really?
You know what's worse about that, though?
I haven't touched mine in like a month.
Is that actually makes the toxicity even more toxic, right? You don't have to deal with the toxicity now, but because the only people in voice chat now are the motherfuckers that like the toxicity, the shit has only gotten 1,000 times more toxic. I'm sure it's like a
I don't have to hear them.
There's some. Okay, I gotta say that, like, when I hear that, like that, I go into chat sometimes just to hear it, but I never like to contribute to it.
Oh,
like,
yeah, because
there's something comical about it when people could go at it, like go for throat like that. You know what I mean? Like they will try to get you, and I just can't help but hear it. So there's something interesting about it.
In global chats, my favorite thing to do to fuck with people is just say something political and then shut the fuck up.
That's right,
like, just jump in chat. Woo! Make America great again, and then just shut the fuck up.
Let them melt.
Let the whole room fucking melt. Woo! Riding with Biden. Watch the whole other half of the room fucking melt.
Right.
Just mention anything about a snowflake and watch everybody melt.
2 men should not be married. Bloop. Whole room. Why? How was one black guy going to run the country when 10 can't run a McDonald's? Whole channel. Wild.
God damn.
Black Metal, you got something to add to, the tomfuckery?
Yo, he looks more ghetto every time he turns the camera on. That man looked like Shannon Sharp's cousin. I know that black good than a bitch too. Look how he hitting it.
I just got through cooking. I cut the grass, front yard, backyard. You know, I got an
You made some
land.
fried pork chops.
Nah, fish sticks actually.
Wow.
I love. I'm a sucker for fish sticks. I never.
You made them on the. You made them on the grill.
Nah. I made them in a flame. Of course, you know they fried.
Made
Yeah.
them on the grill, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as somebody sending me like, "Yo, I'm gonna kill you," for me, it just depends on the person and the level of threat I believe that they pose. But to me, like me, you can say whatever you want to say to me. Like that shit don't bother me because I know who I am and where I'm at in life. So if you feel like you want to kill me, I mean, do it. If like you really believe in that, you know what I'm saying? Go for it, bro. I'm not gonna stop you. You see, I'm gonna stop you, but I'm not gonna stop you from trying to take action. You see what I mean? Like, so whether you do it or not, doesn't really affect me. Your words don't mean shit unless I see action.
Have you seen Snowfall?
No, I haven't seen Snowfall.
You look like the dad from Snowfall.
Here we go.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, he kind of looks like Will Smith for Pursuit of Happiness.
I heard
Yo,
that.
that's it.
Oh, damn, man.
I'm feeling like Will. I think I'm a prince. I'm feeling myself.
I heard that one. I heard Eric Benet. I heard Malcolm X. I heard so many different ones, bro. I can't even.
You got a
Like,
Rubik's Cube?
You look like you would get in a conversation with Hulk Hogan, and both of y'all would say brother an equal number of times. So, you know, you were smooth in the ring back then, brother. Yeah, I appreciate that, brother. Fucking.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Did you see
Nah,
that
man.
video
no.
of fucking that kid walking into his shit in fucking Florida?
What happened?
Kid walked into shit in Florida?
No, this kid walks into a shop fucking down in Florida apparently, and he's fucking, you know, he's a fucking
Yeah, I
big,
saw that.
big wrestling fan and shit. Yeah, fucking just had that conversation with Hulk and fucking rips his shirt off in the end.
Oh, yeah.
That was dope.
That was adorable. Oh, by the way, congratulations to the winner of the Josh fight, Josh.
The ultimate Josh.
The ultimate Josh.
Josh Morales had a.
Morales. Yeah, I think that about covers it for at least this podcast, right? Pretty much done here, right? Anybody got no extra bullshit to say? Hold on.
Words to live by: stay strapped, get clapped.
Said stay strapped, get clapped. All right, yeah, fuck it. Let's go around the room for now. Black Metal, don't go anywhere. Wolf, you got anything?
You blend in with your background really well.
It was brighter when we started this shit.
You don't even have ideas.
Topher,
Those people who pull first better blast on me. Spitting dirt on my name's just blasphemy. I bring a motherfucker quick like
I'm coding that. Nah, not really. I think we covered everything pretty good.
If the murder case closed and it's actually us, I'll be halfway to Mexico with Chicos in my trunk. Ain't no stopping the beast. Police, I'm
alright, so that's gonna be the end of this podcast. I'm gonna post everybody's OnlyFans links in the description below. Be sure to go to the description and go follow everybody's OnlyFans.
Use code ELEVATE4 for 10% off.
Make sure for sure you go to Sid's
Bet. Toast for days.
Only $5.99 per month.
Follow me on all my social medias. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, here on fucking YouTube. Subscribe to the Spotify. Make sure you like the fucking video.
Turn the bell on.
Turn the fucking notifications on.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn that bell on.
I need him to do that from now on. Every fucking stream. Every single time. I don't give a
That's
shit.
the official outro.
Just clip it.
Every time from now on. That was perfect. That was beautiful. Hey, from now on, you gotta be in all of the fucking podcasts.
Nowadays, Facebook's the way to be thugging. Go with the war over some gossip or some period pad luggage. Kids snitching on themselves in their own discussion. Might as well drive to jail and just tell them to cut.
Got that FM voice.
Oh, he's gone. He just left. you just gonna leave me, right? Okay. All right. Also, another track is playing right now from our homie BK. Like I said, a fellow member of Chimera Corps. He's gonna be on this podcast one of these days. I'm gonna fucking force him to get in here.
Definitely.
Make sure you check out his music on SoundCloud. SoundCloud.com/BK3. If you like the music, which you should.
He too has an OnlyFans.
This is a fire track. This is a fire fucking track. I actually like this, bro. This beat is dope. I know y'all can't hear it, but this beat is dope. For real, I know y'all can't hear it. Y'all will hear it tomorrow. Stay tuned. We got another segment. Actually, we got 3 more segments coming up. Within probably something. I don't know if we're gonna get this shit started, but listening, watching, wherever you are,